What's good? What's good? What's good, my peoples? What's good? What's good? Jay Gadget, what's good? Sherman Callahan, Via Ferreira, O Jeffy, Charles Edward Cheese, my brother. Salute to my brother Charles Edward Cheese, man. Cheese, man. I can't tell you I appreciate you enough, brother. Salute to you. Fabian Terry, LeVar Cooper, what's good? Sylvester Solomon, 2011, Shell B, P. Ollie, KG Scribner, O. Lewis, Donnell Clark Bay, what's good? Will Smith, Eric Murray, what's good? Fabian Terry, 6 Jacob. Sylvester Solomon, 2011, what's good? Xavier Smooth, what's good? Gertz, All Sports Media TV, Real Spill TV, Colin Frederick, Brian Nobley Barfield, Brian Deuce Foe, Bryce Allen, what's good? Fight not happening. We've been here before. Hey, bro. Q Lee, what's good? Orlando Garcia, what's good? Derek Gordon, 16, Deuce, Big G, my brother. Jesse R, what's good? Snake Grinch, what's good? NC Tyrant Spy, what's good? Maya Egypt, the Queen. Peace and blessings to the Queen, Maya Egypt. It's a good day when I see the Queen Maya Egypt in this here. Fred Robinson, Roger Mullen, what's good? Marcus Aurelius, what's good? B. Martin Jr., Ty Smith, Just Do Boxing, what's good? Go subscribe to my brother, Just Do Boxing. Q Lee, Terry Nelson, the second, Fifth Ward Mogul, what's good? Jafari Caesar, what's good, great brother? AK Crowder, Bori, DJ7 for Life, Ruben Gutierrez, D. Ware, what's good? James, Travis Touchdown, Javon Howell, Dion L. Smith, Vincent Acosta, Lost Sheep, Roger, what's good? MP Dub TF, what's good? Marky Dan 123, Red, what's good? The Drop, Light Skin Business, what's good? Dimitri Cohen, JC Shavers, what's good? Blue, back with the hot info, yeah. Nigel Robinson, what's good? We're going to cook today, people. I'm putting the link out. We're going to cook today because I'm not happy today. Lee Jackson, what's good? 619 Cali Factor, Brooks 83, what's good? Super Mac Time, Orlando Garcia, The Drop, Stark 7, what's good? Edgar Chavez, Static Shot, Judah 773, Malik Odin, what's good? Boss Fame Full Time, Daryl Hickenbottom, Fight to Prove My Love. Where you been at, brother? Mike G, what's good? Mike G, my brother. Jake Krause, Hampton Ski 9, what's good? Unadulterated Truth, what's good? Cheese said, Blue, what's goody? We in the building. Cornelius Bing, what's good? Renee Bosch Young, go subscribe to my brother Renee Bosch Young. Sad Villaney, what's good? Tori, what's good? Great brother. James Williams Trucking, my brother. Pod Player, what's good? Fit for Life, my brother. Javon Howell, what's good? Yeah, Red, what's good, man? We're going to cook today, man. Melvin Boone, what's good? The Future, Via Ferrer, what's good? We're going to cook today, man. Jay Spreezy, what's good? My brother in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, I won't believe they will fight until the day before weigh-ins. Tired of hearing about this BS. Hey, bro, let me tell you something, man. I'm about to go in. Bruce Davis, what's good? I'm about to go in. Raymond Tompkins, Lyman Paulie, my brother. What's goody with you, Lyman? Miles Austin, what's good? KJ, what's good? Pop Player, Terry Nelson, what's good? So listen, man. So listen to this. Salute to my brother DJ7 for Life, becoming an official channel member, family member of this here Blue Blood Sports TV, man. Salute to my brother DJ7 for Life, man. Appreciate you. El Rivy, what's good? Miguel Miranda, what's good? Now, Unbiased Boxing Talk. Sheldon LDBC, what's good, great brother? Now, listen to this, right? Listen to this, and I want y'all to listen to this closely. Okay? Cash Out Trade. Brian Powell, what's good? I want y'all to listen to this closely. Josh Smalls, what's good? Moses 254, what's good? I want y'all to listen to this clearly, right? I don't care who's at fault. I don't care who wants to blame who. I don't care what side. Source Samurai, what's good? Sir Jack Pitt. Sir Raj Jam Pat, Rob Pac-Man, what's good, great brother? I don't care who's at fault. I don't care who y'all want to blame. I don't care who you want to side with. Rick Timms III, Crunch Time Sports. Montreal Evans, what's good? Dalfa, the rap producer, what's good? Okay. Khalil Smith, what's good? LaMarcus Robinson, Source Samurai, what's good? Cash Out Trey, what's good? I don't care who. Brian Powell was good. I don't care who you want to blame. I don't care what side you on. QT was good. Y'all must have forgot was good. I don't care what side you claim to be on. I don't care who you want to blame. I don't care about none of that. This is what I care about. Southeast T was good. That the fans are getting duped. He said, if Spence don't take a fight until Bud, then we know who ducking. That's a fact, right? Rudy Estevez was good. That's a fact, Cheese. Ghost Rider was good. But guess what, Cheese? Trackman 87 fadeaway was good. If they don't fight each other next, nobody's going to support their next fights. And Errol Spence is going to fight Keith Thurman if he don't fight Terence Crawford next. And fans won't accept it. They won't accept it anymore. The runaround is over. It's only but so long that you could dupe the fans. So if they decide to not fight each other next, after this news dropped today, and I call Spectrum again today, right? And Spectrum still has that date, right? Thoroughbred Boxing, my brother, Robert Colburn was good. Okay, Spectrum still have the date. Lamar Griffin was good, right? TZ Frank was good. I called Spectrum today and they still have the date. Cut Creator 1 was good. Okay, they still have the date. Okay, we should have gotten the fight in November. BOK Prime for. What are you talking about, TZ Franks? If you come here with the idiocy, you're going to get the boot quickly. 9-12 all day long was good. I have zero patience for the silliness. Today, you're going to get the boot, bro. Robert Singleton was good. JJ Short Deuce was good. Brian Baharis was good. I'm telling you now. You come in with the silliness and talking silly and sideways, you're going to be gone. Anwar Willis was good. I don't want to hear the silliness. What are you talking about? You just sound silly, and it just gets to a point where it just gets ignorant. Like common sense is just not common anymore. Anwar Willis was good. B. Martin Jr. was good. I don't care what side you want to be on. I don't care who it was this guy for. It was that guy for. I mean, use your common sense. If you can't use your common sense, then beat it, bro. This ain't the platform for you. It ain't the platform for you. You understand? You come here talking that silliness. Oh, yeah, well, it was because of BOK Prime. What are you talking about? BOK Prime is a platform. Silly? That don't even, how does that even sound correct to you? Ratchet says 9-1, what's good? DT was good. At some point in time, when is your common sense? Like what? Like Jay-Z said, Cheese, how Jay-Z said it? When does reality begin? Or does it not matter? When does the lies end? When does the truth begin? When does reality set in, or does it not matter? Oh, it was because of BOK Prime. They messed up the fight. What are you talking about? I am St. Fluid was good. Armstrong Consult, my brother, was good. Marky Dan 123, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Michael Benson got to get put in the George Foreman grill. It's not Michael Benson. John Lennon was good. Snake Grinch was good. No, I didn't get mad, John Lennon, that he just mentioned BOK Prime. I get tired of the foolery. All Might was good. That's what I get tired of, the foolery. Like you got grown men acting like they 2 years old and can't comprehend. It just gets ridiculous and foolish. Fat and Bankrupt was good. Edward Garcia was good. Use your common sense. Cedric Trailer was good, great brother. At some point, you got to use your common sense and stop acting like a puppet that's brainless. At some point in time, you just got to start using your common sense and stop. You use your common sense. Use your brain. What are you talking about? People just say and repeat things just because they hear it and it sound good and it fit the narrative that they wanted to fit. Rolo was good. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm gonna go with that. And nobody used their common sense. Well, that sounds about right. Yeah, this fight would have been good if BOK Prime. If BOK Prime didn't do what? What are you talking about? Focus guy was good. Fight to Prove My Love was good. Use your brain and your common sense. Just gets ridiculous, man. You should be thankful that BOK Prime come in the mix and try to give you another platform to give more fights. The more the merrier. But you ain't a fan of the sport of boxing. You a fan of a fighter. You more concerned with the way the sweat trickles down their six-pack opposed to being concerned with how the fight is and the fight game. Garnett Donaldson, Dave Dollar was good. That's the problem with the sport. Reese Fox, dog fight was good. CMBA Mumbafu was good. That's what happens. Hey, Chief, they get more concerned with, hey, man, you see his six-pack? Man, remember people used to talk about Errol Spence nipples. Man, be concerned with the fight game. Chris Franklin was good. So anyway, back to regularly scheduled programming, right? So now, if this fight don't happen in June, now, again, I called Spectrum, and Spectrum said they still got it in June. So I see that Lee Smith 05, Peace Be Free was good. Fadeaway was good. I see that is coming out that it's not real and that it's an April Fool's joke, so on and so forth. Terence Johnson was good. So I reached out and I'm getting mixed reviews. Some people saying, yeah, no, it's June. There's some people like, we still negotiate, right? So hopefully we get this fight in June because the fans is not going to take another wave of false promises. I got clips. What's good? EA Lop was good. No, I'm not going to stop talking about it because this is what the sport of boxing needs. It deserves it. The fans deserve it. You understand what I'm saying? Too many times, Tay from Cincy was good. Too many times that we get right. So now Robert Singleton was good. So now here's the thing about it, right? Is that Montavia Berry was good. So here's the thing about it. The fans can't take another wave. This fight cannot afford. I don't know if they understand this, but this fight can no longer afford another wave of false confidence. The fans are not going to take it. They're not going to accept it. If this don't happen in June, the fans will not accept Terence Crawford versus Alexis Roca. They will not accept Errol Spence versus Keith Thurman. They're not going to do it. Now, you're going to get some fans, like the delusional fans that come here and they say stuff like, well, if it wasn't for the platform, you're going to get some of those delusional fans. The real T-Shells was good. That's going to stand by it and say, yeah, well, yeah, I'm going to support it because I know it was Terence Crawford. Or you're going to get some fans that say, well, Errol Spence is ducking, right? So you're going to get those, right? Those are what we call fanatics. You understand? They're not fans of the sport of boxing. They're called fanatics. You understand? Okay, they're called fanatics. Jafari Caesar was good. They're not fans of the sport of boxing. They're fans of fighters. Skills from New Orleans was good, and it's not acceptable. You're supposed to be a fan of the sport of boxing. Let's be honest. If either of them fight, I'm watching. Yeah, we as the hardcores, low key was good. Hey, Cheese, if we're gonna watch as hardcores, but what I mean by that, Cheese, is that the casuals. The casuals, the ones that keep the lights on. David Frazier, what's good? It's not enough of us of hardcore fans in the sport of boxing to keep the lights on. You understand what I'm saying? That's why they appeal to these casual fans. That's why this fight with Armstrong Consultant was good. That's why this fight with Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia, right, is so important, right? You see how much energy and how much traction This Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia has never fought for a title. So clearly, Arthur Williams the third was good. So clearly, he's never won a title. You understand? He's never won a title. Ray Scott was good, and he's never even been in a title fight. Felix was good. P. Finney was good. But yet and still, right? Yet and still, right? This fight is considered to be on the same level, Cheese, as Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. Something's wrong with that. Imagine this. I want to give you an example of it, right? You have one dominant team. Let's say you have you have one dominant team, right? Let's use the and I always go to the NBA because it's the most easiest sport to they have the more how can I say familiar names to identify casual people, right? So let me say this, right? Let's say you have this, right, Cheese? Check this out. Pete Mercado was good. Let's say you have Turtle Fly High was good. Let's say he said Turtle Fly, yo, is Miss Little Piglock hair crooked? Or am I the middle of earthquake because the fade keeps getting further? My fade didn't get further back, brother. I don't grow hair right here. For the ignorant people that's concerned with another grown man's hair opposed to what's actually going on. Danny Sanchez was good. Timothy Wood was good. So see, because Cassandra, Peace of Bless Queen, and my hair is not combed. But just so you know, right? Because you're more concerned with how I look as a grown man. At least you pretend to be a grown man. Adrian Dones is good. BM Bossa News is good. For one, running in the streets caused me to have issues right here and not grow hair. So this never goes away, but you can't see it on camera since you're concerned with it, right? And my hairline is not pushed back. Silly. Raymond Tompkins was good. That's just the issue you see as you see here was cut here and cut here, right? Because I chose to be running the streets. So why are you concerned with what my hair looks like? Weird, man. Jermaine Price was good. G from the 9 was good, great brother. 8, what's going on? Walter Hobson was good. Dudes is very weird. Hey man, is this dude here? His hair. Cam Estrada was good with your nephew. So now check it, right? Imagine having the Philadelphia Sixers, 76ers, right? Imagine them playing the Washington Wizards, right? And or let's say the Oklahoma City, or one of those teams, right? And that being a bigger game than the two best teams in the NBA playing against each other with the two best players. But that gets more respect than I said. I want to donate so badly, but Thursday Blue, I'll be hitting that cap here. Wait, he said Blue. He said I want to donate so badly, but Thursday Blue, I'll be hitting that cap here. Oh man, Cheese man, you already know how we do, great brother. Jaguar Tamer was good. Darren Brown was good. So why report on your channel, bro? If not confirmed, because what are you talking about? Why do the weatherman report to you the weather? They tell you it's gonna rain, and if it rains, it rains. If it don't, it don't. I work for the sport of boxing. See, money best style is Brooklyn in the house without a doubt. What are you talking about? I'm a boxing news channel, brother. So I have to give you what's going on, the current events. Denzel Horton was good. Dion Radis was good. This is not a gossip channel. Tyler Carpenter was good. This is FSU was good. This is about boxing news. I didn't know if you newsflash, brother. When you get boxing news, you get boxing news. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it don't. Monty Norman was good. So do you think that the whole time that we had the build up for Lennox Lewis and Riddick Bowen, it just never happened? Do you know that they covered and planned a fight with Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield for years and it didn't happen? Hector Trossi was good. Alan Mattis was good. Ronald Ellis was good. Paul Red One was good. We covered Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao for 5 years and it didn't happen. What are you talking about? Toby Montana was good. Pugilist Shiznit was good. Ruben Rodriguez was good. Or did you think that you just woke up suddenly 5 years after with no information in between that, and you just woke up and then all of a sudden, hey man, guess what? What? Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao fighting tomorrow. Oh, cool. Is that how it worked? Joe Ellsworth was good, Ray brother. Box fan full time was good. So don't ask me silly questions like why do I report the news that's happening in the sport of boxing, right? Box fan full time. He said Ryan has promoted his April 22's funeral very well. Felix was good. So it's like you go to ESPN, right? And they tell you every day about a trade that may or may not happen. Every day, ESPN tells you, or Fox, Lonzo Turner was good. They tell you about Lamar Jackson. You don't know what he's going to do. They don't know what he's going to do. He don't know where he's going to go. But every day you turn on Fox or you turn on ESPN, there's a story about Lamar Jackson, isn't it? You know why? Because it's called reporting on the current events, whether it's happening or not. You're trying to give you an update. That's what that's for. Robert Singleton, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He says, salute OG Blue Blood. If Errol Spence Jr. and Bud actually come to reality April 22nd, the icing on the cake would be Boots Stanionis as the co-main event. Hoping Boston gives us that. I would love to see Boots versus Keith Thurman. Make Keith Thurman work. Salute to Keith Thurman. You my guy, but you gotta Keith Thurman gotta work for his for this position. Felix, what's good? Miss Joette, peace, bless, queen. How you doing today? No love for your boy Blue, huh? Julius Young was good. Jonathan JJ Kurtz was good. So he said 49ers are supposedly trading for Kirk Cousins. Yeah, I saw 49ers right now. I just saw a report on one of the 49ers website that the 49ers in talks might trade for Mac Jones from the New England Patriots. But people come here, hey man, why report on it? What are you talking about, man? This just goes to show you how non-respected the sport of boxing is. John, what's up, baby boy? I love you too, kid. Desert Horton, what's good? That just shows you how little respect that we have, right, about the sport of boxing, right? Right? So now, Latrell Matthews was good. So my brother Robert Singleton, he said, hopefully they give us Boots versus Stanionis. I would beg to differ, Rob Singleton. I want Boots versus Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman has fought 3 times in 6 years. C. Cool was good. There should be no jumping ahead of the line. I don't care what you did in the past. The sport of boxing is the ultimate whatever you've done for me lately sport, or the ultimate politics sport, where if you have the politics, then all of a sudden you could get pushed to the front of the line. No, just because you know somebody should not mean anything in the sport of boxing. Felix, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. Salute to my brother Felix, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. Terence Crawford said April Fools. Now, LeVar Cooper was good. Universal Truth was good, great brother. I looked into it. A. Upper Mom was good. I looked and I called Spectrum. You can call Spectrum too, and they still have it as a date. Eric Vasquez was good. So I don't know if they salute to the 11550, the stand in the building. Salute to the 11 Albert Carwood was good, great brother. Salute to the 11550 in the building. I want to build a gym out there, a boxing gym. Fatherly 81 was good. Jamal Parker was good. So anyway, right? So now think about this, right? I called Spectrum and they said, no, we still have the date. Right? And so with that said, maybe they're trying to distract us. Why? I don't know. Why do they die for Henry straight up? LOL facts. Eric Black 60 was good. Mr. Stone and Rock 31 was good. Montre was good. So now Texas was good. I called Spectrum and they like, yeah, we still have the same. Everything's still the same. So now I don't know, right? If they're trying to distract us, if they're trying to get us off our square. Prolific one was good. They're trying to take pressure off of it. I don't know what it is, but I'm here to tell you guys this, okay? And the powers that be, Errol, Spence, and Terence Crawford, okay? I hope everybody's listening. You are going to lose luster. You are losing the fans. There shouldn't be. Let me explain this to y'all. AJ64 was good. This fight has gotten to the point where Brooklyn Light was good. Joe Townsend was good. Ken Griffin was good. Now, this fight has gotten to the point where this is not Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. They're on a path to legacy, and they have created and carved out a niche for themselves. But let me explain something to y'all. Y'all have now gotten to the point where the fans are being turned off by this fight. As you can see in Brooklyn Life, salute to Brooklyn. Is Brooklyn in the house without a doubt? As you can see from the comments in this comment section, whether they like blue or don't like blue, they're getting tired. Bill Lamb was good. They're getting tired. And now, right, Happiness 112 was good. Now, Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, right, instead of keeping it hush-hush and a secret, the fans' corner was good. Ronald Ellis was good. It's to the point where Kendrell was good, great brother. Kevin Jackson was good. It's to the point where they need to come out and give some positive news to the fans, whether it's happening or not. X-Pro Group, Boss Man Pill was good. Now I know Ruger 6 was good. Harrison Ron was good. I know they got the Blue don't know what he's talking about. Blue don't know this. LeVar Cooper was good. I know I'm talking to the fans every day. I know I can see the temperature. I can see the temperature slowly simmering. Just being E was good. Latoya G, Peace Bless Queen. How you doing today? Right? I can see the temperature for the fans slowly simmering every day. Now, y'all, the powers that be, Truck 84 was good. They could come out and they could say, oh, whether you like me or not, you could come out and say, Blue don't know nothing about the business. Well, I could tell you this. The fans are growing tired. The fans are growing tired. The casual fans are growing tired. You understand? To the point where, guess what's going to happen next? When you do make it, the fans support, everybody's going to watch it. But everybody's not going to spend their dollar no more. Let me say it to you again. Everybody, the piracy for that fight is going to be at an all-time high because people have gotten tired of the runaround. They're going to grow tired of the runaround. Saritha Miller was good. Blessings, Queen. How you feeling today? Pewter Shiznit was good. So now the fans are going to say, man, come on, man. Look how long it took. Hey, the brother Showbiz the Adult said something very, very good. And salute to Showbiz the Adult, right? Oh, Jeffy was good. This is what he says. Ray Wallace was good. Sean Barry was good. He said, now fans are now getting to the point where they stop caring who wins. Thomas Watson was good. They're getting to the point where nobody cares when the winner of the fight, when it does happen. Brooklyn Light was good. Everybody's going to watch it. Is everybody going to pay to watch it? And then afterwards, right, the credibility is going to be lost. It's going to be lost. They have allowed these young crop of fighters, okay, the Cut Hub podcast was good. They have allowed these young crop of fighters to come in and steal their shine. We are more concerned now with Devin Haney and Tank and Shakur Stevenson, Tank and Devin, and Inoue and Fulton than we are with the outcome of this fight now. Now it has gotten to the point, it's so out of sight, out of mind. It's so out of sight, out of mind that it's like the fans can almost take it or leave it. Like, okay, who wins? Okay, it's not important anymore. They have absolutely dropped the ball. The sport of boxing, once again, Latoya G, the queen in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Blessings to you, Queen. Nobody even talks about Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, still the biggest fight in boxing history, right? But the outcome is so gray and blurry, even though you know Floyd won every single round. But it's so the fight itself is not a historic fight. Nobody will go back and be like, man, I'm gonna turn on that Floyd Manny Pacquiao fight. Nobody wants to do that. You'll turn on Sugar Ray Leonard versus Tommy Hearns, 1. You'll turn on Roberto Duran versus Sugar Ray Leonard, 1 and 2. Hagler, Leonard, Hagler, Hearns. Those are historic fights that are embedded in the psyche. It's better than the legacy. It's better than the sport. That fight, Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, is not better than the sport. It's not a staple of sport. It's the biggest fight because it was so anticipated. But imagine the implications, the importance of that fight. It's gone. It's gone. You watch Ali and Foreman, Ali and Frazier. Those fights, they staples. It's gone. It's gone. Hey, it's like this. Box fan 4-time brother super chat. Should Rocha replace Virgil versus Stanionis? It should be. Yeah, I don't mind that, but I'd rather. Tara Sims, peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? Lee Mack, what's good? I would much rather see Boots get his opportunity. Robert Chandler, my brother, what's good? If Boots ain't gonna get his opportunity at Keith Thurman, then I want him to get his opportunity at Stanionis. The fan corner, what's good? Viciously delicious, what's good? Cincinnati Fins fan, what's good? I'm telling y'all now, the fans are no longer Bloodshot 610, what's good? They're no longer Crawler Low, what's good? They're no longer embedded in this fight. Big Bot, what's good? No longer embedded in this fight. The fans are losing interest in investing in this fight. Kareem 0814 was good. And it's a crying shame. Terry O. Williams was good. He Greek was good. He Great was good. It's a crying shame. Errol Spence ain't fight since April of 2022. Terence Crawford fought in December of 2022. We are in April of 2023. Christopher Bowen was good. Corey Smith was good. And we still at a hit and miss point with this fight happening? Keith McKinney was good. Q Lee was good. Larry Lopez was good. We still at a place where we don't know if the fight is going to happen or not. Big Meats was good. It ain't that serious, people. The negotiations, the networks, the platforms, the managers, it's not that serious. It should not take that long. As I told you guys, when you look at Inoue versus Cool Boy Steph, that fight got made quickly. You talking about 2 undefeated pound for pound top 5 fighters. That fight got made very quickly because big money is not involved. Kenny Carson was good. Because big money is not involved. AD Jarmont, still champ, Wilder, Saluna. What's good, brother? So how did we get Ernie V was good. How did we get Cool Boy Steph, right? Maya Egypt, check this out. She said fans are moving on from Spence and Crawford. Call match people not hype anymore for this fight. This is what I'm trying to tell you, right? Cool Boy Steph versus Inoue. 2 separate platforms. ESPN, PBC. That fight is done. It's done so fast, it got done twice before we got Errol Spence, Terence Crawford. And Terence Crawford is a free agent. Y'all didn't even hear what I said. Do I need to say it to you again? Inoue and Cool Boy Steph has 2 scheduled dates before we got 1 date from Terence Crawford and Errol Spence officially. And Inoue is on Top Rank and one of the a mega star in Japan and one of the top ranked ace fighters. And Cool Boy is the unified champion with the PBC and Showtime. They somehow managed to get a date Inoue gets injured, and they reschedule a date before we could get the fight. Shogun 76 was good. We got the Zone to come together with PBC for a fight with Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis. Devin Haney went to Australia twice and now fighting Lomachenko. Toby Montana was good. Derek O'Connor was good. Southwest Dice was good. And yet, we can't get this fight, and it's still a secret. What the hell is the secret? Somebody explain to me, what is the secret? Why do we have to do this to make that fight happen? Terence Crawford is a free agent. He's a free agent. Why are we sneaking around doing this? Hey, we can't let it sneak out. We can't let it leak out. We can't let the negotiations leak out. Why you can't let the negotiations? Samar Warren was good. Stark 7 was good. Slick was good. You can't let it leak out. What can't you let leak out? Are you fighting or not? You're negotiating to make the fight happen or not? Period. You're 35 and 33, people. They are 35 and 33 years old. Little Boy Blue 7-8 was good. Ollie the Cool One was good. They are 35 and 33. What is the secret? Justin Polly was good. Why are we doing this? What's the secret? Isaiah GQ was good. It's funny because right now we have Odell Beckham. Hey, bro, I'm shopping my services. I'm visiting the Jets. I'm visiting the Ravens. I'm visiting here. Let's see where I land. What's the problem? Hey, the Baltimore Ravens just offered him a 1-year, $16 million deal or whatever. Let me see if I take it. Maybe I don't. Perez 4-1 was good. Wise was good. What's good with you, I love you, Right? So, in any other sport, baseball, hey, you know the negotiations. Hey, the Mets offered pitcher A 8 years, 250 million. The Yankees offered him 5 years, 300 million. And the Houston Astros offered him, and oh boy got the pick of the litter. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Who you going to do it with? Larry Lopez was good. Pro Habits was good. Douglas Bronzy 13 was good. LT, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said Chiefs in the building showing love. Let them know it's Zoo if their geography is off. Salute to my brother LT dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, King. You understand what I'm saying? Why is it a secret right now? Like, bro, everybody wants to see the fight. They say that they want to fight. What is the secret? Let's make it happen. Hey, bro, we negotiating. We trying to make a fight for this date. Let's see what happens. Period. Give the fans an update. Errol Spence, Terence Crawford, come on your social media. Hey, bro, we trying to negotiate. We trying to secure the date for X, Y, and Z. Let's see what happens. You don't have to give the fans the details. Hopefully, it can happen on that date. If that venue not available, we'll see what happens. We'll keep y'all posted. What's wrong with doing that? What's wrong with doing that? When Inoue got injured, Cool Boy came out and he said, I'm gonna keep y'all posted. We're gonna have another date scheduled. We'll keep y'all posted. We'll let y'all know. Stay tuned. What's wrong with Errol Spence, Terence Crawford coming out right now? Hey, listen, we negotiating the fight. We negotiating the fight. We're looking to secure this date. We'll keep y'all posted. Details coming soon. What's the secret? What's the secret, somebody? Somebody tell me what's the secret. Jose Pagan said, "Man, you too old to have a female hairstyle." I don't see females walking around like this, bro. And what females you date with hairstyles like this? Please explain that, brother. I don't know where you from and where you grew up and what females you encounter, but the females I grew up with and the females I seen, they ain't had no hairstyle like this. If they had a hairstyle like this, that's because they was going to bed or getting ready to put a wig on. So I don't know what you talking about. You need to you need to go in the bathroom and look down a few times, brother, because you in the wrong place. Alan Maddox, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, tell him ESPN reports a recruit is crystal ball to a certain college, plus list 300 recruits supposedly committed, yet many will end up elsewhere. Shaking my head. This is all facts, Alan Maddox. All facts. No, I ain't stoling him out. He concerned with my hairstyle. We talking about boxing, and this dude come here talking about my hairstyle. Hey man, you too old. First, he don't even know how old I am. That's number one. How you know how old I am? I was boxing Deuce. What's good? First of all, how do you know how old I am? Secondly, if you dating a female and she got this hairstyle, she's not really into you. She's into the same thing you're into. Maybe not. But I think you should go in the bathroom and look down. Boom, punch face TV was good. I don't know. Hey, if I ain't seen none of the queens wearing their hair like this, and I ain't never going no date with a woman her hair is like this. I ain't never tried to kick it if her hair is like this, because she usually one of the homies. You understand? Bloodshot 610, tell me if I'm telling the truth. You understand? She usually one of the homies. If she kicking it with me and her hair like this, we on search for the same thing. Mark Franklin was good. I'm just asking for a friend. Hey, bro, you've been duped. You've been hoodwinked. He been hoodwinked. He been duped. Stone Alone, my brother. Stone Alone, tell him. Hey, man, listen. Coming to a hood near you. I don't know what community he live in, but in my community, John J. Doe was good. If they had this type of hairstyle, well, we was on search of the same thing. We both had our foot on the wall at the corner store with our arms crossed, drinking a 40. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just saying. I mean, she had one pants leg up. You know what I'm saying? I had one pants leg up. You feel me? Hey, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to find out where he live at. Stone Alone, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He says it's gonna happen, Blue. Bud is just playing mind games. Salute Blue in the chat. That's how I feel. You understand? Boy, it was good. Stone Alone, because I reached out to folk and they like, oh nah. It's you know what I'm saying? They trying to get you off your square. They trying to confuse you. You know what I'm saying? Now, if they ain't trying to confuse us, Stone Alone, then they in trouble. Help someone, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, promoters realize how much Tank and Ryan's fight is making, so now they want to capitalize on big payday for Crawford and Spence. They better. Mark Franklin was good. They better. T9 Box Class was good. Hey, man, We got 700 people here and 385 likes. Y'all hanging out with that dude. $1 trillion Dream Deuce. My brother, salute. Chantel Hill was good. 903 Boston was good. I mean, get the likes all the way up. RS1000 was good. Maya Egypt Queen, she said, Blue, you think politics are amount of money having agreed? Yeah. That's the thing. Yogi Bandana, what's good? The politics, Queen, is hurting the sport of boxing. We have gotten away. You like that one, Warrior 519 was good. They better stop playing with me, They playing. Judah 773 was good. Tommy B was good. I don't know what hood they grew up in. I ain't never seen no females walking around like this. Aiken Young was good. I ain't never seen no female. None that I was interested in. Chilltown Majors, Jay Robinson was good. Tommy B was good. GB Lifetime Vids was good. I don't know what they talking about. Onion 77, Deland Barley was good. All right, here we go. We got another one. Hey, man, your hairline got pushed back 5 inches. That's not what she said. Deland Barley was good. Rel Dance was good. Jimmy Trice was good. Hey, man, it's all grown men, or at least they claim to be grown men, that's coming here. New World Era Group, LLC was good. That's talking about my hair. That's weird, bro. DeMar James was good. Hey, man, grown men. I ain't see none of the queens complaining. You should be concerned. Iki Alundu was good. Because you complaining, but she ain't. That's the problem, brother. You don't think I'm handsome, but she clearly does. Riley was good. Salute to Puerto Rico. Yeah, Latrell. I don't know what's going on, man. You may not think I'm handsome, but she clearly does. And that's a problem, brother. You should be concerned. You should be concerned. Be advised. You should be concerned. $1 trillion Dream Deuce, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, man, Blue, here we go again, shaking my head. I'm sick of Bud and EJ fake news. LOL, I watch it. Whole two live, a whole two, he live with Showbiz and Champside. I'm over it. Yeah, man, I understand. And I understand completely. I completely understand. Arthur Williams III was good. Completely, brother. I understand 1,000%. AK Crowder, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Facts, Blue. Yeah, AK, man, these dudes is weird, bro. Hey, man, your hairline. First of all, for you to realize that my hairline got pushed back 5 inches, you know how long it takes for my hairline to get pushed back 5 inches? That means you've been on a hairline watch for at least since the summertime, and you should be ashamed of yourself. The real T Shells, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, don't even entertain the haters. Go checked out my new shirts at manvibestore.com. Salute. T Shells, drop the link in the chat, great brother. Dropping that dub on your boy Blue. Yeah, fans are getting fed up, man. They're getting tired of it. Armstrong Consult, my brother in the super chat. He said the girl he's talking about was on the wire, Blue. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, man, you got this girl here. Huh? What? It's new to me, brother. New to me. Justin Pauly, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Oscar is the private investor. The money he's making off Garcia Davis can help with the guaranteed purse for Spence and Crawford. I don't know who the private investor, right? But they need to do something. Armstrong, I got your super chat. I'm just behind in the chat. Yost Tony was good. Valdecris was good. Robert Chandler, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, do you think the fact it took 3 years for Floyd and Manny to come to terms and still have the biggest boxing event ever had Spence and Crawford not rushing it? I think Floyd Blueprint is playing a big role for black fighters. If that's the case, Jay Robinson was good. They're making a grave mistake. As I said, they're dropping the ball. Solo Dolo 84 was good. They are not Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao's aura, Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao's legacy was already set and cemented. Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao already had legacy fights with other Hall of Famers. Classic fights with other Hall of Famers, right? Young World was good. They don't have that. Neither Errol Spence nor Terence Crawford has that. Young World was good. The closest fight you can get to that is Errol Spence's fight with Sean Porter. Manny Pacquiao already fought Marquez, Morales, Barrera, and that was just early, right? That's not even to mention when he fought Cotto and Ricky Hatton and brutally knocked them out, and the trilogy with Marquez. They had that already. Floyd Mayweather, he already beat Diego Corrales. He already beat Oscar De La Hoya. He already beat Canelo Alvarez. He already beat Shane Mosley. He already beat Jose Luis Castillo twice. He already beat Gennaro Hernandez. He already beat Miguel Cotto. He already beat Marquez. You understand what I'm saying? Those are legacy name fights. Legacy fights. Now, Jim Papa was good. The difference, Nick McKnight was good. The difference, Zab Judah, Miss Joette, thank you. He already beat Zab Judah. Sergio Hernandez was good. You understand? He already had legacy fights. Now, the problem with Floyd is that he didn't have many close fights. He didn't have many close fights, but he had legendary fights already. You understand? With other Hall of Famers. You understand? How many Hall of Famers did Terence Crawford beat, and how many Hall of Famers did Errol Spence beat? Cold-blooded Rottweilers is good. Ask yourself that question. How many? Illy Willie was good. Sean Porter, I think Mikey Garcia, Danny Garcia may get in the Hall of Fame. Who else? Think of Sting was good. You understand? Who else? Terence Crawford. Sean Porter. Who else? Who else? That's a problem. When you combine the two, they might have 5 Hall of Famers combined. Nat Turner was good. Box fan 4-time brother. He said in the super chat, he said, "You think Tank should use Brandon Lee for sparring?" Yeah, he should. That's a Box fan 4-time. That's a great idea. I would. My brother Cheese said, "Stop it." Stop what, Cheese? He said Floyd was 42-0 before he started fighting one time a year. Multi-division champion, richest. Oh yeah. Facts, Cheese. By the time Floyd did that, he was already. He had two. He had 2. Which channel was good? Corey Smith was good. Ronnie Miller Jr. was good. Hey, Cheese. He had 2 careers. He had 2 careers, Cheese. J-Man was good. He had Pretty Boy Floyd, and then he was Money Mayweather. Two separate careers. Buddha Facts was good. Dude had 2 different careers. Who you know have 2 different careers outside of Biggs George Foreman? Saw Samurai Brother in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said sooner or later, with all the young fighters coming up, fans are gonna them to vacate the belts and move out of the way. Exactly. Travis D was good. Zachary Smith was good. D. Rich Richardson was good. Baby, do me a favor. Come in. You understand? Hey, Cheese, he had 2 careers. 2. Ted Bundy was good. Bernard Hopkins. You understand? These dudes had already. Look at Oscar De La Hoya career. Rodriguez Jackson TV was good. Magnum Opus was good. Ali had 2 careers. Big George Foreman. Mike Tyson. Now, Mike Tyson's was his was indirectly put on hold. It wasn't by choice. You understand? Gap Reviews, A-Tiles was good. But these dudes fought legends, icons, Hall of Famers. And Petsy was good. Blue Belt Own Phenom was good. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. They can't afford J-Man was good. This is their fight to start the at 34 and 33 and 35. Right? This is the fight that's getting their career started, essentially, with legacy. Oh, you gonna do it, man? I was telling them to pass it here.
I'll do it.
Okay, good. I already started the oven already. Okay. Chick Cesarelli, what's good, great brother? How you feeling? Right? So, Felix was good. So, the thing is, this is their fight. You understand? This is their fight. This is their fight. Isaiah Eamon was good. This is the fight for them to say that, you know what I'm saying, Jermaine Gant was good. My introduction to legacy. This is it. Right here for them. At 35 and 33, people. At 35 and 33. Time is not on their side. They can't play that game that Floyd and Manny played. Floyd and Manny could play that game. Manny was already an 8-division world champion. Big George 850 was good. Luis Rivera was good. Floyd was already a first ballot, arguably the greatest fighter in boxing. Ted Bundy, Deuce 6 was good. Brother in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. You understand? You can make a case that Floyd Mayweather, at that point, before he even fought Manny, was still considered the best fighter in history. People could make a case for that. Gayella Laudermill, peace of bus, queen.
Touching me like that.
Y'all don't hear me? What's the problem?
He's pinching me. I didn't pinch you.
What's the problem though? I said pass me the stuff. It's not that hard.
So I said I'll do it, and she wanted to give it to me, and she can't open
it. Jim was good. Y'all making something hard. I just said pass it to me. That's it. All that extra stuff is not necessary. Louise Allen was good. Who's getting timed out? Stop timing. No, Archie Claxton was good. Don't time out nobody. Don't block nobody. Don't do none of that. Fat Cat Shadow Boston was good, great brother. Alan Madden said you missed my super chat. Band up. What's good with your nephew? Alan Madden, my brother in the super chat. He said, "Blue dude talking on your hair must kick it with rough house." Yeah, I don't know what he talking about. I don't know what he talking about. Universal Truth was good. Sylvester Stanton was good. Z Stacks 717 was good. My thing is this, right? I don't know how we have 700 people in here and we don't even have 500 likes. That means we have over 200 people moonlighting. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. How do we have 200 people moonlighting? Northside Sniper was good. Smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up. Let's work. DT was good. Get the likes up, man. We should have at least 700 likes right now. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Stop moonlighting. It's free. Participate. Mac J. Hollywood was good. And for you dudes out there that's infatuated with my hairstyle and my hairline, if you're going to infatuate over that, and screenshot my photo and things of that nature, well, go ahead and participate. It's free. Hit the like button. Castro was good. K Migs was good. It's free. Don't cost you a thing. Dixie Deuce was good. He said that two paying. Yeah, I wish, brother. Hey, y'all wish y'all get. Anyway, back to regular scheduled programming, right? Young Hollywood was good. Spade Up 36 was good. So this is a fight that needs to happen. If they announce tomorrow that Terence Crawford is fighting Alexis Roca, that's not going to get any traction. It's not going to get any traction, people. It's not. Renard Brooks Jr. was good. I'm warning them, and I'm telling y'all, we have LA Fiesta was good. We have we are in tune and in touch with the fan base every day. As you can see, it's 700 people here. Chi-Town 65 was good. A lot of the people here are like, man, listen, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this fight. I'm tired of talking about it. Creighton Brooks was good. They are dropping the ball in this fight. Ain't no way Inoue can move up. Him and Cool Boy can come to an agreement. Andrew Ducato was good. I want y'all to understand this. Inoue and Cool Boy said, hey, Inoue, you coming up here to my division? I want to fight you, X, Y, and Z. They was talking about Cool Boy fighting a rematch with Brandon Figueroa. Cool Boy like, man, listen. Cool Boy like, I'm not trying to have no rematch with Figueroa. What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? He like, Brandon Sams was good. He like, listen, I don't want no rematch with Brandon Figueroa. I want to fight this dude. Thoroughbred was good. I want to fight this dude coming to my division, claiming he the best. That's who I want to fight. Anyway said, let me answer the bell. Right? Don't time out Boo Blah on Fanon. Don't time out anybody. How's Boo Blah on Fanon? He had a wrench. I don't even know what happened with old boy wrench. But so YouTube took your wrench, brother. So now don't time out nobody, don't block nobody, don't do nothing, man. Leave everybody be, please. So Inoue comes up to the division. Cool Boy said, listen, bro, you come into my division, we got to shake. Inoue says, okay, I'm your Huckleberry. First fight here, I'm fighting for your belts. Right? First fight here, I want your belts. Daniel Staley was good. Cool Boy said, let's make it happen. All of a sudden, we get an announcement, Cool Boy versus Inoue. One fight is on Top Rank with ESPN. Other fight is with PBC. The fighter that's with PBC, right? Ringside conversation was good. The fighter with PBC is the undefeated Ben Frank Jr. 100 was good. The fighter with the PBC is the undefeated unified champion. Then y'all ain't hear what I said, did you? The fighter on PBC is the undefeated inside the square circle. My brother King Judah was good. Is the undefeated unified world champion. And he's like, listen, I'll go to Japan to fight this dude anyway, who don't even have a belt in my division, who's debuting in the division. But since you said, Raymond Thompson was good, and I'm saying, Cool Boy said, since y'all said that this dude is best pound for pound fighter in the world, I need that action. Brent Blake was good. I need that action. I need that fight. Memphis 10 World was good. I need that action. I need that smoke. And Inoue said, squeeze and widows was good. Okay, I'm your Huckleberry. Johnny True Love was good. And they are fighting. Because as I told you guys, right? When I told y'all before that it has nothing to do with the fighters, right? Edward Davis was good. It's the fighters listening to the promoters and the managers, right? BVG Trey was good. That's what's happening because the money circulating. It's because of the money circulating. So now, because of all of the money that's circulating, now the fighters are listening to the promoters and the managers and the networks and so on and so forth. And now that's holding up and slowing down the fight. Because see, as I told you guys, Inoue and Cool Boy, they ain't got that much money circling. John Merriweather, what's good? Ain't that much money circling with that. So guess what? Go ahead and make that fight happen. Gertz, what's good? Go ahead and make that fight happen. They could make that fight happen like this. As soon as money involved, then y'all think all of a sudden you think it's the fighters when money gets involved. When big money starts to circle, yo, Blue, is it even legal to fight 10 times in a year anymore? No, absolutely not. The boxing commissions won't approve of it. Be real, what's good? They won't approve of it, especially if you take any type of big punches, clean punches. The commissions is not going to approve it. Be real, what's good? You understand what I'm saying? So suddenly, Wade Higgins was good. So now suddenly, think about this, right? Soon as big money gets involved, all of a sudden fights are being all of a sudden fights is being stalled out. All of a sudden fights is being stalled out. Ruben Lankford, what's good? And y'all, Brave Boxing Club, what's good? And all of a sudden y'all think that that's a coincidence. Lennox, what's good? It's not a coincidence. It's not y'all suddenly think, oh, it's a coincidence, man. Yeah, no, it's Terence Crawford. It's this fighter. It's that fighter. What part of this don't you understand? What part of this don't you understand? Now suddenly, Adrian Contreras was good. Suddenly, it's about because see, fighter A don't want it. No, it's about leverage and money. I want all the money to circle on my side. I don't want to give. I don't want to share. I don't want to play nice in the sandbox. I'll give you what I want to give you to make this fight happen. Simple. Simple. I'll give you what I want to give you. T, what's good? Devin Haney and Lomachenko got made. Now you think about this, right? Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia got made, right? And when Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia got made, Ryan Garcia told you, right? Ryan Garcia said, well, I just conceded to everything he wanted. And Tank said he did. He agreed to it. What was the big issue in that? You started having the networks talking about rematch clauses, and Tank told you, April Davis, peace, bless, Queen, how you doing today? You had the networks talking about rematch clauses, and Tank and Ryan didn't even care about rematch clauses. My brother, Bitch, be Megastar in the building. If you got sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, little cousins, friends with kids, have them subscribe to my brother, Bitch, be Megastar, Little Princess channel, KK Penson TV. What's good, Brish? Jalil Eddie Edie, what's good? I know football games get ready to start. Keep me posted. Which ones you hitting up? I know some spring games get ready to come up. Wars, what's going on? You understand? So now think about this, right? The networks and the promoters, they pushing a rematch clause, and Tank and Ryan's like, I don't want no rematch clause. Eddie Alvarez is good. So the fighters don't even care about the rematch clause. But the networks is pushing a rematch clause. Hey, well, we got to have a rematch clause because that money circling. This the money circling. It's a business. Did you hear what one of the greats, the legends in the sport, he just recently stated? He said it's a business first. It's no longer a sport. It's a business first. It's not a sport. And that's what's happening. He said, "Yeah, I'm going to some in May after my daughter is done with volleyball." Oh, keep me posted so I can hit it up with you. Edward Davis, what's good? It's a business, right? E2G Performance was good. Yes, sir. E2G performance. Salute to my brother A. Will. Right? Derry Choice was good. So that's what it is. And y'all don't understand. Detroit BC was good. Antonio King was good. It's now or never for Terence Crawford, Errol Spence, people. It's now that this got put out there today, and this info today, and this mix. I reach out to people and they like, yeah, no, it's gonna happen in June. Then I reach out to other people like, yeah, they still negotiating. Regardless of the fact, if you go to Spectrum, they still they stand by it in June. But if you did all this today, knowing you're gonna have it in June, right? What's the problem? Larry Lopez, what's good? What's the problem? It shouldn't be this hard to get this fight over the hump. It's just not this hard. It's not this difficult. Terence Crawford is a network promotional free agent. Errol Spence is essentially, as he says, his own boss. So why is it this difficult? It shouldn't be this problem. It shouldn't be this problematic. There shouldn't be this many. Yeah. Well, I think it's gonna. No, it's gonna April Fools and all of that. That shouldn't happen, man. Marquis was good. As I told you guys, right? I think that it's going to happen in June. Trash Talk Game at 15 was good. I believe it's going to happen in June, right? And I believe that we're going to get this fight, and I believe that they understand what's at stake. Lennox was good. I'm gonna put the link in the chat, so I want to hear what y'all got to say, so that people can come on and let me know what y'all think about this, man. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Click the link. Remember, when you come on, you got to keep it clean. Hold on one second. I put the link right there in the chat. Click the link. Come on and speak your piece, man. Remember, you got to keep it clean, though. When you come on, you got to keep it clean. Got to keep it clean when you come on. Keep it clean, people. Keep it clean. The link is in the chat, people. Click the link. Come on in. Ace 2001, my brother. Hey, when you come in, man, you gotta put your face up there, man. Dwayne Yosa was good. Brooklyn, what's going on? Hey, man, y'all got put your face up, man. Tex Rock was good. Now, I don't mind what and you got to keep it clean. Addison Pinckney was good. Let me go ahead and you know what I mean. What you eating, great brother? Huh? Ace 2001. What you eating, brother? Ace. Acito. Ace, you gonna talk or you gonna keep eating, brother? All right, Ace. AK Crowder, what's good, brother? AK, your mic is off.
It's off. You can't hear
Yes,
me?
sir. Yes, sir. I can hear you now, great brother. How you feeling?
All right. I just wanted to salute to you, big bro. You know, I always rap with you on the Instagram. Wanted you to,
Yes,
see me
sir.
face to face. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Love
Always
what you
chop
do.
it up, my
Love
brother,
what you
man.
do. You already know. Love what you do, man. And
I
I'm here to
appreciate you,
support you.
great brother.
I'm here to support you for life. You already know.
I
Family over
appreciate you.
everything. Yes,
You already
sir.
know loyalty over everything.
You already know. I'll be sitting
Yeah,
back
man.
here enjoying you, bro.
What you think about this though, man?
Man, I just want to see the fight. I like to see the best fight the best too, man. And I just wish they would stop with all the shenanigans and give the fans what they want. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the fans. We help them put the bread in their pockets. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, they should think about us when they make their decisions. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I'm just tired of the whole gorilla game. What's good, Demario Crawford? What's going on? I get tired of the whole secret privacy. The fans are the consumers. The fans pay the bills. The fans keep the lights on. But everything has got to be private, and everything has to be this. It's always a guessing game. It's always we got to figure it out, and it's always some sort of how you say it, like some sort of egg hunt. You know what I'm saying? It's always some
Yeah.
sort of, hey, let's figure it out. What this? It's always a cryptic message. No, like why? When you look at the UFC, that don't exist. Hey, John Jones fighting this dude. Hey, it ain't no secret.
No. They get right to it.
They get right to it. Right, immediately the fight over, you pretty much know what's going to happen next in the UFC. Hey, this dude is going to fight this dude next. The other dude
Yeah,
is ringside.
Blue.
Uh huh.
That's so true what you're saying. I agree.
Right.
I didn't introduce myself, but that's because obviously they're owned by one promotional company.
Yeah, that's a part of it. But you know what the problem is? There's no that is right. But in the sport of boxing, the fighters have to take control of their careers. Although we don't have one single entity controlling everything in boxing. The fighters have to take control.
And you got to remember as well, the UFC guys don't get paid well as the boxers.
Yeah, not as much as the boxers, right? But the way the sport is run, you understand, the sport of boxing, being the elder in the combat game, needs to take notes. Hey, bro, this is how they do. For instance, let me give you an example, right? When you look at the NBA or the NFL, right? Major League Baseball right now, right? Major League Baseball is arguably the oldest sport, I believe, in the States, right? And right now, baseball has all these new rules that they just adopted from other sports to make the game more interesting, to speed the game up, to do things like that, right? They adopted the NFL, right? The NFL saw it was the UFL back in the days, and the NFL like, man, they got this rule, they got this. They doing interviews on the sideline. They doing this, they doing that. Hey, let's bring that into our game. You understand what I'm saying? It enhances. People are interested in that part. Let's enhance our game. Let's introduce it to our game to enhance our game. That's what we should be doing. The sport of boxing right now, yeah, it's not won by entity.
You're right, that as well. But there was a downside because I do remember when the UFC switched to Reebok, and then certain fighters like Anderson Silva, was it John Jones, or a couple wasn't allowed to have their own sponsors.
Yeah,
Something
yeah.
that obviously
I think it was Anderson Silva.
yeah.
Yeah, it was Anderson Silva, but because of the they have their own sponsors, so he couldn't wear, let's say I don't remember what it was, but let's say the UFC is sponsored by Adidas, he couldn't wear Nike trunks.
Yeah,
it was something like
sponsored
that.
by Reebok. Yeah.
Yeah. So and that's understandable, but the sport of boxing is wide open.
Mm.
You understand what I'm saying? It's wide open, right? So since the sport of boxing is wide open the way it is, right? These fighters need to take control and say, listen, you know something? if I'm Errol Spence or Terence Crawford, you have to see. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. This is how we know they know. The fact that Errol Spence went to social media and put out a post and saying, "I'm not going to apologize for being inactive, but it'll be worth it. You'll know why in a few weeks, hopefully." Well, that lets you know, and that lets us all know that he sees and hears that people are complaining and getting tired. So instead of putting that out, come out and be like, "Hey, bro, I know this is the fight you want to see. We're negotiating this fight to try to make this fight." Who are you hurting by doing that? You ain't hurting nobody. You ain't stopping nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, I know y'all want to see me fight Terence Crawford. The news is me and Terence Crawford are engaged right now. We're trying to make it happen. We looking at the summer. Just stay patient with us. That'll satisfy everybody. That'll satisfy everybody. Be like, all right, cool. Now you're gonna have people that's impatient. You're gonna have people that's like, hey, bro, what's the update? That's normal. That's normal. People gonna be like, hey, what's the update? What's new? What's new? That's normal. But they both should take to social media and say, hey, bro, listen, you know something? We negotiating. We trying to make it happen. Just be patient with us. I noticed the fight y'all want to see. It ain't, we trying to get to an understanding. That's it. Right. Instead of the Easter egg hunt where this is cryptic, that's cryptic. We don't know if this is gonna happen. Where is it gonna happen? When is it gonna happen? Is he gonna fight Keith Thurman next? Is he gonna fight Alexis Roken next? Like, that's unnecessary. They're not realizing that it's draining the fans. And when the sport of boxing with the pay-per-view model as it is today, with the piracy, it's only going to enhance the piracy. That's the only thing it's going to do, because the fans are going to watch it. They just ain't going to pay to watch it.
True that.
It's like, hey, I'm gonna watch it, but bro, I ain't paying to watch that no more.
Because Blue, I'm in the UK, and obviously sometimes stuff might be pay-per-view in your country and might be free here, or vice versa, depending on who's the draw.
Like the Tank Davis fight is free to y'all. It's on the subscription subscription. Yeah.
Zone, yeah.
And that's another thing, right? But the traction with this fight with Tank and Ryan, it's intriguing. You don't know, you know what I'm saying? What are we going to get from Ryan Garcia? We don't really know. We know we're going to get from Tank. It's going to end in a knockout. It's the unknown. This fight is the unknown, right? We don't know what's going to happen. Can Ryan, do we really have a chance? That's the unknown. So that's what makes it so intriguing, right? Errol Spence and Terence Crawford is unknown, but it's a hardcore boxing fan fight. It's not a commercial fight. So the hardcore boxing fans are starting to get fed up. That's a problem, because when the hardcore boxing fans get fed up, that means the casuals is done already.
True that.
Yeah. I mean, the casuals is done. They're like, bro, I'm just going. When it happened, we've been asking for it for this long. You understand? It's like this, right? When you go to, you go to your favorite restaurant, right? You go to your local fast food joint, McDonald's, Burger King, whatever, Taco Bell, right? You stand on the line so long, we all develop the same mindset. You stand on line for so long, you almost be like, bro, I'm not paying no more. You know what I'm saying? Yo, bro, what you gonna give me for that? You know what I'm saying? I've been standing here waiting forever. And now, you know what I'm saying? Then I look in the bag and it's, hey, bro, you gonna get fed up. You know what I'm saying? You ever go to a restaurant, you sitting there with your lady, Carl Brown was good. You sitting there Valentine's Day, and you sitting there, and you sitting there, and sitting there. Eventually, you go to the waiter like, hey, bro, I ordered my food 45 minutes ago. Right? The excitement you had getting there and talking to your lady and kicking it and eating the bread and having your drinks, that starts to fade, slowly starts to fade.
Right.
And eventually it turns into, hey, bro, get the manager.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? That's what it turns in. Hey, bro, and then the manager come out, hey, you got to compensate me, bro. I've been sitting here, bro. You start looking around, man, they got their food. You know what I'm saying? I've been here before them. We all been there.
Right. Oh, yeah.
And that's what's happening here. We looking around as boxing fans. Hey, bro, we've been calling for Terence Crawford and Errol Spence for years now.
What's that, 5 years? It's been 5 years now?
Well, not 5 years. Let's say Errol had the accident in 19, right? So we didn't even know what he was going to come back. So we say from the moment he came back, right? He came back in 2020 against Danny Garcia. So 3 years.
Okay. Hey, excuse me. I want to introduce myself. My name is Daniel Stanley. I've been with you, man, for a minute.
Man, I know who you are, great brother. It's Daniel, man. He introducing himself like he ain't been here for 10,000 years. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I
man,
don't want to interrupt, but I got to get back to work. Y'all have a good night. I'll be listening in.
Salute. Appreciate you, great brother.
I just love your platform, man. I've been hanging out with you for a minute.
Man, a minute ain't the word, brother. You've been here for years, brother. You're underselling yourself, man. You've been here for what? You've been here for about 6 years, man.
I've been hanging with you, man.
You've been here since what? Into my first year.
Something like that, man.
Yeah,
I just want to thank you, man. Just building this whole thing up, man. I've seen you do your thing. Keep doing it, brother. And I'm proud of you too, by the way.
Hey, bro, listen. See,
when you come to Baltimore. That's the thing.
That's the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see how you've been here since I've been doing this now for six and a half years now, right? And you've been here since year one. That's why I tell y'all, right? That's y'all. I'll be sitting here talking to myself if you don't tune in every day, right? So y'all are the ones that continue to push me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just laying on the crowd like this. I'm crowd surfing, and y'all pushing me to the stage. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why, whether they get mad at me and people get mad at me today and mad at me tomorrow, no, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all count on me to keep it 100. That's why today, when it come out like this, it's so disappointing to me.
Yeah, man, for real.
It's disappointing to me because there's no way. Somebody got to take control and say, bro, we got to make it happen right now, bro. I'm not waiting. I don't want to fight Keith Thurman if you're Errol Spence, if you're Terence Crawford. I don't want to fight Alexis Roca. I don't want to do none of that. If the sanctioned bodies is trying to strip you, put them on blast. Go on social media. Hey, bro, this sanctioned body right here, just like Ugas did. They tried to do that with y'all. Let's not forget. They tried to do that with Ugas when he tried to unify with Errol Spence. They're like, bro, nah, you gotta fight Stanionis. He was even in tears. Remember that? Real tears on Instagram, like, they doing me dirty. I need the fans behind me. I want to fight Errol Spence. They're not trying to let it happen. We got behind it. Hey, bro, you got in the WBA backed off. All right, man, go ahead and do your thing.
Yo, Blue. Blue, what happened with Boots Dennis? Apparently he got removed off the rankings.
Who? Oh, Boots? Because he became the IBF interim champion. So once he did that, they act as if he became the official champion. They removed him out the rankings. They just did it with Virgil Ortiz now too.
Okay.
Yeah, but the thing about that is, I don't understand that, because that's pointless, because you have two champions in the entire division right now, right? So, which is Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. So let's say now we know the winner of this fight is moving on. They're not going to stay in the division, right? But let's just say
the rematch at 154.
Huh? They're gonna go both go. Yeah, they're gonna
rematch at 154.
Yeah. So, but let's just say for argument's sake, the winner decides to stay at 47. Well, what is he gonna do? Fight Boots, Virgil, and Alexis Roca? He can only fight one of them. So it's pointless to remove them, to me, out of the ranking system. Just let them go ahead and keep mixing it up. Even if he's the IBF interim champion, let him fight Stanionis. Don't remove him out the rankings. Leave him be. It's pointless to remove him because it's only two champions. And then it's going to be one champion. And then this is what happens. Like Sonic the Hedgehog, right? Errol Spence wins. He and Terence Crawford leave the division. The belt's going to go ping, ling, 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 going to go all over the place. And here we go back with the politics again.
It will.
Yeah. Now we're back at square one with the politics again.
Similar thing with the heavyweight. They could do the same thing with the heavyweight division, but they're not.
Right.
They
don't do it with the heavyweight division because the turnover is not so big, meaning that it's not so deep of a division. They don't know who's gonna, you know what I'm saying. In the lower weight classes, we get boots.
Hold on, let's be real. Let's be real. Is 147 that deeper than heavyweight right now?
No, it's not. But you have more.
Heavyweight
about
seems
3 big stars.
right
That's
now.
it.
You have more potential welterweights walking around than heavyweights.
True that. Yeah.
So,
I don't want to see another, like Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather, how it took them so long to get that thing together.
Yeah, and okay, even with that fight, right? That was so much money circling around.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that Manny didn't want to take the test, at least we had something to point to, right? Manny was like, bro, I'm not taking the test. We knew what was the holdup. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm not taking the test. I don't want to take needles, this, X, Y, and Z, whatever. We knew what the holdup was. Manny turned around. I'm going to take the test. Fight got made. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But we knew what the holdup was. What is the holdup right now with this fight? Terence Crawford is a network promotional free agent.
Do you think the fight will happen?
It needs to. It better.
It's a bit of embarrassing because the younger fighters like Devin Haney, they're all 24 and they're showing them up right now. It's a bit embarrassing.
Say it again, great brother. It's more than embarrassing. It's more than embarrassing. That I keep pointing to this fight because it should be tougher to make. Inoue and Cool Boy Steph. Inoue is a big deal. He's a massive deal in Japan. He ain't no scrum-dilly-um. This dude is a massive deal. He's undefeated. He's undisputed. He's a 3-division champion. He's a pound-for-pound fighter. He's with ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports, the biggest sporting platform in the world. He's with the biggest promotional company and top rank in the world.
And Errol Spence's excuse was that they're on different sides of the streets. They're not on different sides of the streets anymore.
And that's what. And so Inoue and Cool Boy is with the PBC. He's the undefeated unified champion. This dude is not somebody that just don't have a belt, just a contender. This dude is the unified champion that's undefeated and just had a big win.
Fights in boxing happening like this. Same thing with Fury and Isak.
Yeah, and this dude just gets up and says, "Oh, anyway, you coming to the division? I'm you. Hey, put that rematch with Figueroa on hold. I'm fighting the monster." And it gets done. No arguments. No drag out. No
I'm
complaining.
just an old school kind of guy. I just want to see these guys. If you want to fight, fight. Let's get it on. I'm 60 years old, man. I want to see this fight now. I mean, I come of the age from Ali, Ken Norton, Frazier, all of them cats, man, were fighting themselves and they were getting it in. And they had a name out there. They were household names. Now these guys are just, I'm not going to say too much about either one of the boxers. I think they're great in their own right. But they got to know, man, this is time to make it happen, man. They got to, who's the best? Are we talking about the money or are we talking about fighters? If you're going to be a fighter, man, let's get out there. You're a prize fighter. Let's get out there and show the world you're the best.
It's bad for the upcoming fighters as well, like the young fans.
Right.
They're not going to have the stories to talk about.
Right.
Like how you do your 60, you have the stories to talk about watching the greats fight. These young fighters coming up, the young 12, 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds,
a lot of these guys fight twice a year. That was unheard of back in the day.
Right.
Twice a year, it's not enough.
Right. It creates a bad example.
Who do you have winning though, Errol or Bud?
I still think Errol Spence wins.
But stoppage your decision.
I got man down on that. I got Errol Spence.
Yeah.
You know,
he's just big. He's just big.
I got a ninth round stoppage.
He big. He's stronger. He's a southpaw. A very high work rate. It's interesting because Terence Crawford.
He ain't no punk.
But you see what happened in November though. We want to see Errol Spence at his best. Like no car accident, no 1 year layoff, no fighting once a year.
That's another thing.
All three of you went with Errol.
Say it again.
All three of you went with Errol.
Yeah. I went with Errol because they're both are killers in the ring. Don't get me wrong. When I call them killers, I'm talking about finishers, right? Errol Spence is a finisher. So is Terence Crawford. this is what makes the fight great, man. It's nobody's going to be standing in 12 rounds. I'll put money on that.
I think Terence Crawford's going to come out trying to box, but I just see Errol getting into him in the later rounds.
I don't think you can put money that it's not going to reach the 12 round, because sometimes when, as you know, high level guys cancel each other out, as it can be, and it goes to points. You know how it is.
I don't see it. I will put money on this fight. I'll be honest with you, between 8 to 10 rounds. Somebody's getting knocked out.
The stylistic matchup.
Somebody's getting knocked out.
And the reason why I give it,
Terence Crawford starts too slow.
And the reason why I give it to Bud is because I feel like Errol takes a little bit long to get started. I feel like he takes a couple rounds just to warm up.
I disagree.
Spence, are you kidding me?
And,
I can see him being very aggressive against
and also the wear and tear that Errol's had, and the inactivity that Errol's had compared to Terence.
Slowing down though.
I think that's more of Terence Crawford kind of way of doing things, because he doesn't fight a lot. If you notice that, he doesn't fight really, in my opinion, top-notch boxer, quality boxers that will take him to the limit. Errol Spence is going to take him there.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna.
I don't think he's had a close fight yet.
And the work rate that he has is extreme, man. Let me get this super chat real quick. Habitual line stepper, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, salute Blue Blood and salute to the chat. I hope this fight happens this year. I'm tired of this 5-year wait for the biggest fight. Cut out the politics. I agree 1,000%, bro. Hey, man, it's Kenichi Bear. What's good, great brother? Lou Henton, a pillar of this Blue Blood Sports TV. What's good with you, Lou? It's all too often, man. One time is too many that we don't get big fights. $1 Trillion Dream,
biggest fights in the world. Holding up.
$1 Trillion Dream Deuce, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, I'm not buying Bud versus or EJ fight if they're fighting anybody else besides each other. I may make an exception if either one of them fights Boots, but other than that, I'm not buying it. And I can't be mad at the fans. I probably am. What's good?
They don't want to see Boots, man. No, nobody wants to see Boots. Not really.
I think they both beat Boots though because of their inexperience, but I think it's a high risk, low reward.
With Boots?
Yeah, I think they both beat him. It's high risk, low reward.
Yeah, well, Boots is a problem, man. He is a major.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's a problem, but these are like elite. Mm-hmm. There's elite in there, then there's above elite. Like they cleared out. There's nobody left.
But he hasn't had a chance to be elite yet, Boots.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. These guys are proven, and they got the experience as well. I think that'll push them over the edge.
Some of the things that Boots does is his coaching, his athletic ability, how he carries himself inside and outside of the ring. And if you ever see this man, I mean, like he takes a rope and climbs up a roof with this rope. And you ever see the way how he trains? Man, I'm telling you, I can imagine getting hit by Boots.
I think they all train hard to get to this level, though.
He trains really hard, man.
And I get what you're saying about Boots. I looked at his last performance, and he was speaking about watching Mike Tyson and getting the knockout and this and that. And when he actually come to the fight, it was actually his worst performance I've seen of Boots. Let's be real. He looked most human we've seen him, because usually he looks like Superman.
But the guy was running though.
Yeah.
He was running, but let's be real, it's the most human we've seen Boots.
They're staying away from.
I think if Styles Errol Spence stops him, but Styles make fights. Because he can cut the ring off better.
Look, they're in the 30s now. Errol Spence is in his 30s.
33. Terence Crawford, 35.
Terence Crawford is his 30s too, man. They're in their primes right now. They are in their primes right now. They do not want to see a young warrior like Boots right now.
Like Boots, exactly.
To the limits, okay?
What age would you say is a boxer's prime?
In the 30s, mid-30s. Right now, especially in welterweight, man. You're not going to get a 40, 45
The reason why I'm saying that is because you hear the rumor of like Lomachenko's old now, so
yeah, that's just they just saying that because he's up against a mountain, and they know 9 times out of 10 he gonna lose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why suddenly this narrative is being created that he's old, but he's actually just a year older than Errol Spence, and he's a year younger than Terence Crawford.
I think it's a bit unfair for them because I feel sorry for Devin Haney because every achievement he does, they just take away from him.
If you think about this, right?
Now it's only Cambosis.
Yeah,
it's
think about
the way
this.
He makes them look when he wins.
If you think about this, right? They tell you that Devin Haney can't punch, right? Man, this dude can't punch his way out of a wet paper bag. Do y'all know that Usyk is a heavyweight and a cruiserweight, and Devin Haney has more knockouts than Usyk has?
They say the same thing with Lomachenko. I hear no one talk about Lomachenko's chin.
Doesn't that sound crazy? Like Usyk is a heavyweight and a cruiserweight, and Devin Haney has more knockouts than Usyk has.
But you know, they don't respect boxers anymore. First of all, if Devin Haney was knocking people out, if he knocks out, you know, Lomachenko, that would solidify who he really is.
I disagree.
But no,
I disagree.
Yeah,
Usyk gets always props.
Yeah, if he knock out Lomachenko, they're gonna say, "See, we told you he was old."
Usyk gets always props, and he's a boxer as well.
Yeah, they're gonna tell you I told you he was old. You know, I don't like it disappointed me yesterday when Tank said he's a middleweight. That disappointed me, bro.
No, he didn't. Do you know why he's saying that? Because you see Mauricio Suleiman, he done an interview with Bill Haney, and he said that, you know, the rehydration you weigh in on the day of the fight. He said Devin Haney rehydrated 24 pounds.
Who said that, Bill?
Coming into the fight, yeah, he's coming into the fight 24 pounds heavier. Not that he's a middleweight, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, well, I think Bill was exaggerating.
Yeah. No, it wasn't Bill that said it. It was Mauricio Suleiman that said it, and Bill said, "Oh, he agreed."
Oh, Mauricio said that?
Yeah, he said it in the interview with both of them.
Yeah, I don't. Ain't no
but
way.
I think Gervonta Davis is making excuses to fight Devin Haney.
Ain't no way Devin Haney rehydrating 25 pounds.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's crazy.
That's a lot, man. That's a lot.
Did you see him fighting Kambosos? Like he looked slightly bigger. He didn't look like that's bigger than Jamal. That's Jamal Charlo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That just sounds crazy. Like
now that style fight was so uneven.
Right.
At Kambosos and Devin Haney.
That
was. I mean, what did he do to, you know, Lomachenko? Okay, what did he do to other boxers that he could not do to Devin Haney? Right.
Kambosos didn't fight Lomachenko.
Well, now not Lomachenko, but the other gentleman. I can't think of Teofimo Lopez. Thank you. And he just went through kind of Teofimo, whatever his name is. But when you look at Devin Haney and how he boxes, I think he's a great boxer. He can be a great puncher too if he can put them together and knock people out. If he can do that against Lomachenko, you can put him right up there.
I think we'll see like more of the Kambosos 2 fight because Lomachenko can't fight well on his back foot, so he's gonna have to be aggressive. I think I see a stoppage like around 10th or like complete washout dominance with like a couple knockdowns.
I see Tank knocking out. I see Tank winning in the knockout. I do see that. I'm going to bet on that fight too. And I got Tank is just too smart. His IQ in the ring is just outstanding.
Do you think he knocks out Devin Haney? You think he knocks out Devin Haney?
No.
Was that Tank Davis? No.
Yeah.
No,
I don't think so.
Nah.
Yeah, he's going to stay away from Devin Haney. Devin Haney.
Who do you think wins, Blue? Shakur or Devin?
50-50.
I don't think that Tank knocks out Devin because the range, the length, the IQ,
I completely agree with you.
the foot speed, the hand speed, and Devin's discipline, Devin's style. Right? He's people take that fight with Linares when he got clipped by Linares. Yeah. He remember the fight before with Gamboa. People was complaining that he was boring, he was moving too much, he was boxing too much. Gamboa was a beat man.
I feel that he let that get into his head.
He did, and then when he fought Linares, he just fought in the pocket. Like he stood. I mean, and he put on a beautiful performance when you overall look at it because he fought Linares in the pocket. And he outclassed him in the pocket.
Yeah, he said he didn't respect his power.
He didn't respect him. And Linares got more knockouts than Devin got fights. Man, people forget that. And Linares, people say, Linares, he rocked Devin. Devin ain't got no chin. Like, bro, do you understand Linares got more knockouts than Devin got fights?
He dropped Lomachenko.
And he dropped Lomachenko as well?
No one says Lomachenko has no chin.
Right. And Devin didn't hit the canvas. And that was like a 4 or 5 punch combination. And that last punch he didn't see got in.
Yeah,
he was a little shaky though. He was a little shaky when he went.
No, I'm not.
He was a lot shaky.
Yeah,
I'm saying he was shaky.
He was a lot shaky.
This narrative that he has no chin because of he got hurt once.
Right. He got rocked by a puncher. Like, what are we talking about here? That's like nobody says when Tank rocks somebody they ain't got no chin. No, we talk about how much Tank got power. We don't say, oh, well, they ain't got no chin. No, we say, well, Tank got a lot of power. Right? When Deontay Wilder knock out fighters, we don't say he ain't got no chin. He dropped Tyson Fury fight 4 times. Do we say Tyson Fury don't got no chin?
No.
No, we just attested to the power. But when you look at Jorge Linares, people forget because they don't pay attention that Jorge Linares got more knockouts than Devin Haney got fights. At least at the time he did.
How old was he when he fought Devin, Jorge Linares?
That fight, let me see. He was 22, I believe. Yeah, they fought in 21. Devin Haney was 22.
No, how old was Jorge Linares?
Oh, Jorge Linares was 35. He was the same age as Lomachenko.
People saying he was old then.
Right, he wasn't old. It was just that Linares was in a lot of wars.
Yeah.
Linares got 29 knockouts.
Crazy.
That's as many knockouts as Dev has fights. Dev has 29 fights total. Linares got 29 knockouts. And he sat down some of the best fighters that he faced, including hurting Devin and dropping Lomachenko.
And guys, do you look at the you see the Luke Campbell fight?
Hold that thought. Let me get these super chats real quick. Johnny Rock, brother in the super chat, he said Trump versus Bragg. Who you got, Blue Blood? I don't get into that. Quincy Carter, brother in the super chat. EJ and Bud don't fight next. Fans should boycott them. They will. DOG 215. It ain't a matter of. It's not a matter of if they trust me. If they announce Terence Crawford announced, especially for Terence Crawford to fight Alexis Roca. DJ Cash Marine, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, it's been a while. I need the fight to happen, but I won't get my hopes up till they're in the ring. And that's a problem for the consumers.
Yeah, that's the same thing. I don't get excited until I see the first press conference.
And that's a problem for the consumers because guess what? We the ones paying for it.
True that.
So imagine saying, hey, man, you know something? Burger King, until Burger King bring back the Whopper. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you going to Burger King and get a chicken sandwich because they ain't bring back the Whopper. Like, bro, what are we talking about here? We are actually talking about Stone Alone, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, I don't care. I'm buying all fights. Salute to my brother Stone Alone. Because you're a hardcore boxing fan like me. So we do that. But the problem is the casuals.
Like, the problem is, I imagine Terence Crawford vs. Rocha is probably going to be on pay-per-view. No one wants to buy that.
Right. My uncle said boxing milk key matchups. Yep. He said they milk the key matchups. Baseball, football, and basketball, you get the key matchups every year. Not only do you get it every year, you get it 4-5 times a year.
Yeah, facts.
But do you think if Terence Crawford goes the other way, is it a duck? Is it a duck?
No, if Terence Crawford goes the other way, it's more than likely the powers that be, and it's the business. You know what I'm saying? Because what I don't understand, what's the reason for it?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it will look like a duck.
Yeah, but we all saw Terence.
Well, we know it's going to be blamed on him. That's a fact.
Yeah.
And we saw
Terence Crawford could come out and show the contract and say, man, people going to say, well, you should have just waited. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be blamed on him one way or another.
And we saw Terence Crawford.
Sorry, I'm going to get off. Yeah, I'm going to get off.
Leaving? All right, Melvin Jet, salute.
Yeah, just going to leave at the moment.
All right, bro.
Yeah,
a couple bits.
I seen Terence Crawford get rocked 4 times, man.
All right, bro.
Take it easy, brother.
We'll speak soon.
Yes, sir. Don't be a stranger, man. $1 Trillion Dream Deuce, brother in the super chat. He said, I'm boycotting. I ain't mad at you, bro.
Who do you think needs the fight more? Errol Spence or Terence Crawford?
I think Terence Crawford.
Terence Crawford. And the reason, because the narrative, how it's painted on him, it's on him. They put the load on him. Somebody is always the culprit. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, I disagree with you there.
Why that? Hold on, let me get these super chats. Let me get these super chats. DJ Cash Marine, my brother, back in the super chat, dropping another half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, "What's good, Blue? It's been a while." Oh, I read that already. What did I do? Go back up. LT, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said bad fight nights happen. He said, but not for Bud and Truth. Boots not ready yet. One time first. I would love to see that.
Yeah, that's a good step of that.
Yeah, but I don't think Keith Thurman. He need to take that fight though.
Yeah.
Keith
I
Thurman
think he
is
might
ready.
retire.
Yeah, band up. You can hop on band up for sure.
Keith ready and ready, man.
You know what?
Ponytail. Keith ready.
Yeah, and the thing I say why Keith Thurman. I mean, you Big Sarge 31 was good. You should band up the link right there. You should have to earn your keep, bro. You've been Keith Thurman. Do y'all realize Keith Thurman fought 3 times in 6 years?
I know.
Yeah, but you see, if you make it sound crazy though, Errol Spence fought 3 times in 3 years.
Yeah, and so, Terence Crawford.
A lot of the PBC fighters are inactive in general, but Keith Thurman is just overdoing it.
Terence Crawford too. Terence Crawford fought once in 2019, once in 2020, once in 2022.
Yeah, I think I know why though, because I feel like you see this. Go back to what I was saying. I feel like if Terence Crawford was to retire tomorrow, do you agree with me that he's a Hall of Famer if he retires tomorrow?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, but I don't think people have the same energy for Errol Spence. If he retires tomorrow, he's a Hall of Famer.
Why not?
Because Terence Crawford is a 3-division champion, undisputed at 140. And Errol Spence has been, even though he's cleaned out the whole division, he's been at 1 division his whole career, and he's only been unified.
How many belts does he have?
3. That's what I said. He's unified currently.
He's got 3 belts, man. And if he's
what Errol Spence, you see what Terence Crawford said in an interview with what's that girl's name?
Christina Ponce. No, it was
She's kind of old. You.
Was it? No, it was from the UK, right? It was
Yeah.
It was what's her name? I forgot her name.
Whatever her name is. She said he already said I've been there, done that though. You remember what you're saying? Errol Spence don't know what it feels like to become undisputed. Remember when you were saying that?
Yeah, for the
he don't know what it feels like to become. I feel like he's semi-satisfied with his career.
Yeah, that's the problem that people have with him, because people feel like he's satisfied. He's too satisfied.
Yeah, but the thing I don't understand, I feel like he's 2 fights away from being like, even though like an all-time great. Because imagine he beats Errol Spence, he beats Charlo, he's 3-division undisputed champion. You understand? People will start talking about him the way they talk about Manny Pacquiao and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think for sure. I think Errol has more work to do than Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford right now, because of his accomplishment, 3-division champion, undisputed champion. When he became the 4-belt undisputed champion, he was the first one of this era to do that, right?
I don't know. I think Bernard Hopkins was in the 4-belt. Oh, am I wrong?
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but the new school era. He's the first one. He's the first one since Bernard Hopkins. He's the first one since Bernard Hopkins.
Yeah, he started the trend.
Yeah. So that Karma Screen, she said Kate Abdul. Yep.
Yeah, but we're talking about legacy here. This is a legacy fight.
No, I agree 100%.
This is a legacy fight, man. And if they're going to, do what they're doing, and I'm listening to everybody here, money, I'm not going to spend my money. I am going to spend my money. That's how I feel right now. I can either or. I don't want to feel that way when we talk about legacy fight. Yeah. Like this. Mm-hmm. When I heard the news today, right, I'm on the phone. I'm like, okay, it's in Vegas. Okay, let's get together and let's go watch this fight, because it reminds me of Hearn and all of the old fighters. We want to see this fight come on, and that's where we're going to spend our money. And funny enough, man, I don't feel that way right now. I just,
with all due respect, but I feel like it's killing American boxing. Because especially like the biggest stars are not in America no more. Let's be honest. The biggest stars in boxing, Canelo, Mexican. If you say AJ is English, Tyson Fury, English. Anyways, you understand? Like, America's biggest star is Tank right now. Like, normally America always have the biggest stars.
Up there. Clarissa got some clout now.
Stars is killing American boxing.
Band up, what's good with your nephew?
What's good, Blue?
Ain't nothing, man. Just a squirrel in your world.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. What you think about this?
Man, I honestly believe I'm a believer. You know what I mean? And to me, I believe it's gonna happen. So I don't like to, anything to really deter me. I really believe it's gonna happen, and it's pretty much everything you've been saying is gonna come to fruition. We've been talking about this for how long? You've been talking about this fight was gonna be in Vegas for almost a year now. You know what I'm saying? We were saying this a while ago, so it didn't surprise me that everybody's saying this in Vegas. It didn't surprise me when everybody talk about, oh, it's going to happen, because you said it was going to happen on the Spectrum thing. See, they got to open their ears a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
And I called Spectrum again today, and they still got it in June.
And you do your work. You know what I'm saying? You really did your work. You know what I mean? I hear how you broke it down. You know what I mean? But I think that boy gonna get him. I think Bud gonna get him.
Bud is a good fighter, man. He's a good fighter.
I think the way I
do you think the money's the biggest shit that's holding it up?
It's like the immovable. It's like the immovable object versus the unstoppable force. How that boy Spence come through. You know what I mean? He do it, but Terence Crawford is an unstoppable force in my eyes. It's like I feel like he gonna run in. I'm not gonna say he's gonna run into shots, but that boy's a counter puncher. He gonna run into some shots.
Sure. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like we all been saying, he hasn't seen a fighter like him, and he hasn't seen a fighter like him. You know what I'm saying? So I stick to that. Everybody stick to when Bud got hit, and I stick to what Larte did to him. Bud can get them type of shots and get them type of angles. You know what I'm saying?
Don't you think Bud's been hurt a couple more times though?
He has. Bud has. He has. He's been shaking.
When he tends to be aggressive when he gets someone hurt.
I think
overly aggressive.
I think Errol Spence is coming in there hard. I think he's going to have to.
I agree with you guys. I agree with you guys. Bud's gotten hit. It's crazy. My girl doesn't even know too much about boxing. You know what she said today about Bud? She said, is that the guy that plays around a lot? And I was like, Bud do be in there smiling. You know what I mean? Because that's what he did to Porter fight. Then he looked at him like, I'm down. And then he put in the work. You know what I'm saying? He goes to work. And I think people read that. But I feel like in this fight, I don't think he's going to play. I think we're going to get the repackage.
Earl puts in the work soon as he
Earl doesn't play at all. That's the thing about it. You don't see Earl smile. Bud like to, you know what I mean? He a little flashy. It's the flashiness with it. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like the Kevin Durant, LeBron James. You got somebody that's really going to get this work in. You got somebody that's going to be flashy with it a little bit, but still get that work. You know what I'm saying?
Neither one of them taste the canvas yet.
Oh yeah, neither one. Yeah.
Now Bud got dropped, but it didn't count.
Get up.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see.
I think he got dropped though. He got dropped by what's his name?
Terence Crawford unofficially got dropped by Igor Kavalauskas. His glove didn't. They didn't count it, but he was down there.
But just assume that Bud catches Earl and he goes to the canvas. And don't forget, Earl got rocked too by Emmanuel Latte. Well, he got rocked in his last fight too.
Yeah, he got rocked against Ugas as well.
He got caught.
Or by Ugas.
Yeah, Ugas got.
You know what? I ain't count that though because it was like
I'm not even gonna blame that on the ref. He got caught, man.
Hit, but Earl did. I think that was the best shot Ugas was gonna get that night. Earl knew. It's like one of those punches. Like, okay, you got me, but that's it. That's all you're gonna get.
That's all it was. He caught him. Earl was surprised, man.
Yeah,
he was looking at the ref. He was like, "What hit me?"
Yeah, and you know what the thing that got me because it was a punch that knocked his mouthpiece out.
Yeah,
because and he knocked his mouthpiece out, and then Earl looked at it like. But just think about this, right? The fact that Errol even took the time out to look at his mouthpiece. Like.
I saw Earl look at the ref for some help. He looked at the ref for some help. He was like, "Oh, what just hit me?"
Apparently, the ref said break. That's right. The ref said break.
Yeah, Errol, the mouthpiece came out. He just was like. Like, he was in such disbelief, like what the hell? But he said that
another fight as well.
Yeah, but he said that Hope Nell was good, great brother. He said that he never got the proper mouthpiece.
Yeah, he had
his new teeth. From the car crash. So I think that in his mind, when he got rocked and it came out, in his mind was like, "Ah, man," because he knew. Why it came out, you know what I'm saying? Because look, he had a smirk on his face like, oh, man.
It happened against Danny Garcia as well.
Yeah, it happened with Danny Garcia too.
Yeah.
And remember, Derek was like,
what did Errol do right after?
He bugs, what's good, great brother? Huh?
He got right back into it, man. Errol
right back in. Even when he got rocked to the ropes, he was just like, yo, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's the sportsmanship?
We all know that wouldn't happen. But imagine if that did happen and he hit that button and he put him down. What would they have counted that as?
Oh, it's a knockdown.
It was a knockdown.
It's a knockdown. Yeah, because it was an initial punch that made the mouthpiece come out. Like that's on Earl that he stopped the action and looked for his mouthpiece.
But Errol's going to go in there and he punishes his opponents, man. I mean, look what he did to Ugas, broke some ribs or something like that.
That was
right?
painful to watch.
You see his face.
That was painful to watch.
We talking about how
he did it to Kell Brook too.
And when Bucks knock people just out, so he knocks them out. He don't put the pain on them, but he knocks them out. It's going to be interesting to see because I know Errol's going to go down to the midsection on Bud. Bud is going to have to get out of the way. He's going to have to counter, like my man is saying over here. But Errol is going to start from the bottom up. He's not going to start from the top down. He's going to start.
I think over the years, Bud been preparing for that. That's what he said in that hallway. He said, "Man, don't try for that little." He's been preparing. He's been preparing for that for a very, very long time.
But don't you think all fighters do?
And see, the thing is about that is this, right? Is that when Errol dig to the body, I always call y'all know I always say this. He's in that no man's land. In that no man's land area, he goes to the body, and he takes his eyes off the prize, right? He's so focused on going to your body that he hones in on it, and he's susceptible right there for uppercuts, little hooks. Yeah, Ugas was landing something.
But you see the thing with Ugas though, I don't think Errol's Terence Crawford is going to be there standing and trading with him the same way Ugas was.
Yeah.
If he do that, he'll do that for a second.
Yeah, he's gonna have to do that to get his respect. He's gonna have to get his respect, but I don't see him standing there going to the whole fight.
It's like, I mean, you can plan for somebody, you know what I mean, to try to, you know what I mean. I'm just thinking about how you gonna plan. I'm thinking about them planning for one another. You could plan for somebody to you know what I mean, to go to the body, but you can't plan the pressure. You're guaranteed about that, but can you really plan weird angles? You know what I mean?
We've seen how
could you really plan those angles that somebody's gonna give you?
David.
See, my whole thing is like it's like with Wilder and Fury. I'm like, Wilder, you know what I mean, did amazing to me the first fight, you know what I mean? And you know what happened the second and third fight. I feel like if you're not gonna get nobody that's gonna be herky jerky with you in a practice, you're not gonna get used to his herky jerky style.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? If you don't have somebody herky jerky with you, you're not gonna have nobody at least trying to do what he does, has fakes, so you know when a fake is gonna come. I don't think you're gonna be successful over that. I'm just.
But that's what the great fighters adjust.
So you think the fight is going to go 12 rounds?
I think if it goes, I think if it goes 12 rounds, I think if it goes 12 rounds, neither one of them found success within each other, and that hard of a puzzle, and that would shock everybody. But we know them to be creative. We know them to be finishers in the ring. So somebody's going to go down, in my opinion. So and I don't think that man's chin's going to take. I mean, honestly, my opinion, I don't think he's going to. That's a lot of face shots you got to come from with Bud, man.
It should be a rematch clause on this fight like no other. It should be a rematch clause because
I think there was in the first fight. Am I wrong, Blue? It was one way.
Both of them said they don't care about a rematch.
Yeah,
that rematch clause, we know where that's coming from. Again, that's the networks. And they like, man, we want to get as much money out of this fight as we possibly can.
Yeah, but if you look at it,
it could be a trilogy.
If you look at it this way, it's like somebody get thumbed in the eye, okay, and the fight and you fighting, you get thumbed in the eye, and all of a sudden you can't see out of one eye, and you may lose a fight on technical knockout like that. That's going to be bad. We don't want to see.
Terrible. That's terrible.
So that's why that rematch clause should be in effect because that could happen. Right,
but I think
there's a risk of that in every fight.
I think the pride of both of them wouldn't allow it to end like that.
Man, when that boy get in front of you and ask you, can you see? The pride's going to have to sit there.
Alan Maddox, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said guaranteed sellout, huge pay-per-views. Booger Ray, Leonard Ellaby versus Eddie the Hitman Hearn. Who you got, Blue? On Real, I slightly favor Bud by KO. Yeah, hey, Leonard Ellaby, Eddie Hearn is bigger than you think. That dude is big, man. Yeah. He ain't much smaller than Anthony Joshua.
Have you seen a video of him sparring?
Yeah, Ben Davis was good. Eddie Hearn is not much smaller than Anthony Joshua, and Leonard Ellaby is not.
He's bigger than Dylan White.
Yeah, he's bigger. He's bigger than Dillian White for sure. You know what I mean? So people be thinking Eddie Hearn is just some walk in the park because the way he carry himself.
Yeah, but I also think that Errol Spence might try to box him. Might try to box Terence Crawford because you see the Mikey Garcia fight.
I don't think so. I think that Darius Gill, your brother in Super Chat, the Red says stop before the last punch. Okay. Sylvester Anderson, Jay Watts was good. Carl Brown, DJ was good. I don't think so. I think Loli LaShaw was going on. I think that Errol Spence is like, bro, this dude, we seen the semi blueprint is there, right? When Egas what's his name? Kavalauskas and Sean Porter. Yeah. They pressured him. Even Gamboa when they pressured Terence Crawford, they had success. Now he makes the adjustment to that and he gets you up out of there. But that's the key. You ain't gonna outbox him. That ain't.
But do you know why I'm saying that though? Do you know why I'm saying that? Because I feel like for Errol Spence, you see the Mikey Garcia's fight, for his ego, he decided to box Mikey Garcia. He didn't need to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I feel like because he even says in his interviews how he listens to what everyone's saying. I feel like everyone's saying he can't win by outboxing him. I feel like that will force him. He might do that for his ego instead.
But he hurt Garcia, man. He hurt Garcia.
I thought he was gonna stop him. Maharbi Salam, Tremont George, Garnett Donaldson. What's good with y'all? Yeah, Sean Porter said that. Darryl Dub was good. Sean Porter said that Errol Spence likes to beat you at your game. Terence Crawford likes to beat you. Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, he's an ego guy.
Yeah. He want to beat you at like you said. He want to beat you at what people say he can't do.
But I can see him just trying to outbox him so that after the interview, you know he's gonna be like, he's gonna call out exactly who said it, like what you done with Sugar Ray.
Yeah, Sugar Ray.
But if Errol Spence get knocked out, I will be hurt, man. I'll be sincerely hurt. I will have to.
If he gets knocked out, surprised? Bud has knocked out everybody in that class.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm not taking anything away from Bud, man. I'm just saying if Errol Spence goes down,
and he fought all the top guys as well.
If he doesn't get up, then I give all praise to Bud Crawford. He is.
I feel like the winner should fight Charlo though.
If he knock out Errol Spence, CEO Shorty was good. Lazy Pie was good. T9 Boxing Class, Tat was good. Lord She was good. If he knock out Errol Spence, man, that's a hell of a statement.
You know you gotta go on. I'm coming to your live.
Yes,
you know straight away.
Man, that might drop 100 for that day.
Look, no, I'm dropping more than that. I'm dropping more than that, and I'm putting it on.
But then again, if Errol Spence makes him not come out the corner, makes his coach throw in the towel.
If he
towel, I don't see that happening.
No, I think if Errol Spence, what's his coach's name again? What's his name?
Ain't no towel gonna be thrown in there.
I tell y'all what.
If it's too much, then
I tell y'all what though. If he beats and stops Errol Spence, you know how big the fight with him and Jamel Charlo gonna be.
That's what I just said. I said the winner should fight Jamel Charlo.
And that man, I think, to be honest, got a bigger, worse blueprint to figure out than Errol, because that one man, what's that boy name he was going against and he just beat that he went against twice?
Brian Castano.
Yeah. That boy Castano in the first one, oh my God! I seen a punch. I was like, oh my God! But it showed his chin though. It showed old boy's chin. I'm like, you took that,
right?
But you shot that shot. Right. Oh my God! He threw a cannon from on the rope.
Mm-hmm. Who do you think wins that fight? Terence or Charlo?
Man, Charles is too big.
Man, that dude is huge.
Bud going to have to turn into like Braun. He going to do the Michael Jordan, get in the weight room.
Yeah, that dude is huge, bro. Like, big, you ever saw the pictures of him next to Errol? Like, they look like they look like
the same size as his brother. He's the same size as his brother.
Yeah, when you see him and Jamal next to each other, you can see Jamal is a little bit bigger.
Yeah, but
if Errol knocks out Bud retires.
Yeah, I can see that.
No, I don't think so. I think he's going straight for the rematch.
Well, yeah, he'll go for the rematch.
If they have a rematch clause.
Yeah.
But if he gets knocked out, I see Bud just hanging up the gloves, man. He doesn't have anything.
I think he'll be willing to take 90-10 split for the rematch. That's how much his ego will hurt.
His armor will be just touched His armor's gone.
Yeah.
You know?
And the memes.
That's the thing about this fight, man.
I'm gonna go on tour after that fight. The memes.
See, the thing about this fight that makes it different from the Pacquiao Mayweather fight is Manny was already knocked out 3 times.
Yeah.
He already was outclassed by Eric Morales. He knew what it was to lose. You know what I'm saying? He knew what it was. He knew he was robbed by Timothy Bradley. He knew what it was to lose. Yeah, like he understood. Like, bro, think about it. Before he fought Floyd, Manny Pacquiao lost in every way possible.
Now, what's the one where he got knocked out in his face and his bum was up?
Marquez.
Face first.
He got listen. He got brutally knocked out with a chin shot from Marquez. Right. He got knocked out twice early in his career with body punches.
Oh yeah.
He got outclassed by Morales in the first fight. Completely lost pretty much every single round. He came back and won it. Then he got robbed by Timothy Bradley. Right, like he lost every way possible.
And
he already had a draw. Like he had all the smudge on his resume already. Like it was just like, oh man, again. You know what I'm saying? But for Errol,
I don't think it really affected his legacy though.
It ain't there. He was already an 8 division champion. That's what I'm saying. The only pressure he had was he was being built to be the man to beat Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, I think that's what made him so big. I think that's what helped his sympathy numbers as well.
Yeah, that's the thing. He was being built as the man that can beat Floyd Mayweather. Mm-hmm. That's what made, you know what I'm saying. But outside of that, like, there's no pressure on Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? But
it's like, you see, even when he was fighting like Ugas and that, it's like a win. It's a win-win for him. If he loses, I'm old. If he wins, he just keeps his legacy. If
he win, it's like, man, he did it again. If he loses,
that's like Errol Spence said he's not going to fight him now because it's like, he doesn't want to go out like Larry Holmes.
Why would Errol want to fight him?
No, because before when they got cancelled.
Yeah, that's true because of the accent. Yeah, that would have been a good fight back then, but now I don't think it's worth it. You know, I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, no, it's not that now. No. Rashad Kokuma was good. Yeah, Caleb Niels was good. That's the thing, man. It's just Manny lost every way possible. Black Panther 1 was good, great brother. Errol and Terence never lost, and the fact that the social media dialed up was good. The way it is today, and the fan bases, they in the same community on top of it.
2 undefeated fighters, man. 2 undefeated fighters in that division. One's got 3 belts, one's got 1. And we can't get a fight.
Alan Mattis brother in Super Chat said Bloodlands as Porter did on Errol Spence Jr. Trouble. Yeah, I can see that.
The uppercut.
What's good? No, Blue. I want to stop you right there. You said no, Blue. I'm stopping you right there. You said, I quote, you said they was fighting June the 17th. You don't believe me? Roll the tape.
Roll the
tape. Blue said.
Hey, Kendra, you got to go roll it.
I'll be back.
Yeah, boy.
Where you at? That shit.
Oh man.
No.
Man, get that bad news today, man. Talk about April.
So you tell me today, Mr. Blue Blood. You tell me today, Mr. Blue Blood. Why is it that you believe in so much Terence Crawford what he says today?
Blue, I ain't no hater, bro. But that's too much. That's too much. He just did too much, Blue. I ain't no hater, bro, but he really did too much.
Nah, Blue because Blue I did that. No, I did that because Blue I'm in every one of them chats and I'm riding for my boy Blue, whatever they got to say.
To Blue's credit, there was a lot of other platforms doing the same thing. They were doing the same thing out there.
I think they're one of the only neutral platforms.
Yeah, they people like to single me out, man.
Put it out there, man. They were putting it out there. Real excited.
What's going on with the trolls though?
But I tell people this, right? Everything is subject to change in the sport of boxing. Everything. Nothing is guaranteed. I mean, we done seen it all. We seen a dude get in the ring with Efe Ajaba. The bell ring, dude left, got out the ring and just walked and left.
That's crazy.
Literally. Like, dude, the bell rung, dude was like,
he walked right out the ring.
My man turned around and got right out the ropes, walked to the dressing room, didn't even tell his corner, didn't tell nobody. He just left. Just left. Like, bro, everything in the sport of boxing is subject to change. Everything.
Oh man, I saw that, man. That was
everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's amazing, right? That you can listen to Steven Espinosa run Showtime. You can listen to Steven Espinosa tell you, yeah, well, you know, Spectrum, man, they had that date. We booked that date last year. Huh? Why would you book that date for Terence Crawford, Errol Spence last year? But then told us that you was trying to make it in November. But if I say that, then I'm like, well, Blue, man, you playing the field. This dude runs the platform. He just told you that when asked about the Spectrum date, he said we booked that last year. He told the world there was no guaranteed purses until 2019.
They're always lying. Him and Bob Arum are always lying.
Yeah, Bob Arum told us, I was lying to you yesterday. I'm telling you the truth today.
He was the Devin Haney and Lomachenko fight. He kept saying announcement next week.
Yeah, like
he's saying this since January.
Yeah, but then people don't. You know what I'm saying? If I tell you something, hey man, I tell people, bro, I get information from here. I pick and choose, and I'm like, this. I get it from a credible person, a credible source. Hey, listen, we looking to make the date. I told y'all November 19th before anybody told y'all that. Then Steven Espinosa come out and say, we's fighting November 19th. Then we's getting reports that Errol Spence is going to fight November 19th with or without Terence Crawford. But I told y'all November 19th way before that.
And Blue, my biggest thing to answer your question, I know you wanted us to try to figure out why they have not made this fight and have an official date. I really believe it's because they don't know where Terence Crawford's guaranteed money is coming from. Even if Errol Spence is the A side, I don't think it should be all on Al Heyman to put up the guarantee money for both parties, for Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. Now, it could be since Errol Spence will be the A side, but you still got to figure out where Terence Crawford guaranteed money is coming from with him being a free agent.
I disagree. I think he's going to sign to them for like a free fight though, like what Devin Haney done.
How much guaranteed money is he asking for?
Nobody knows. That's what I'm saying. Nobody knows.
He was willing to
no
take,
guarantee, right?
He was willing to take no guaranteed, but he just wanted to see the books when it was all said and done.
I think they have to give him a guarantee after they're given.
Yeah, I mean,
what we talking about? 20 million, 30 million guarantee?
No, he ain't
he's not.
He ain't looking for that. He just looking for transparency when it's all said and done to tell me. See, this is what people don't understand, right? All right, if let's say I signed Kendrell, right, and he been with me for his entire career, and now Dan, you come over to fight Kendrell, and I'm like, yo, this is the way we do things over here. You're gonna be like, okay, he trusts you because he been with you for his whole career. I ain't rock with you. I'm gonna do this based off of your word. Yeah, he could do that based off your word because you showed and proved him. And at the end
he's been scammed by Bob Arum as well. Things went left with Bob Arum as well.
And at the end of the day, you got his best interest at heart, not mine.
Bob Arum was paying him what, $6 million to fight or something like that?
No, but he got a sour taste because
3.5.
he didn't give him the Manny Pacquiao fight.
$3 million.
3.5. So it's like, yeah, I know you're gonna give it to Kendrell, right? You're gonna give it to Band Up. They've been with you since day one. You know what I'm saying? All right, I ain't been with you since day one, bro. We ain't got that type of relationship. I need you, Blue, to show me what I need to see everything I get, everything that's made on the back end.
Right. Yeah.
So I know what I'm getting paid.
And that's
if he gets a guarantee, he's still gonna ask for that.
Huh?
You think if he gets a guarantee, he's still gonna ask for that?
No.
But if I wanted to fight Blue, okay.
Mm-hmm.
If I wanted to fight Blue, money is not going to stop me from fighting Blue.
Daniel, yes. Daniel,
if they try to lowball you all the way, I think it's gonna hurt something.
Yeah.
I hear what you guys saying. But that's the whole thing of promoting it.
Right. But the thing
I want to fight Blue. I want to fight Blue. Okay, Blue, come here right now. Let's get it right here, right now. I hear Bernard Hopkins be saying stuff like that all of the time. You want to fight me? Come on in this ring right now.
Hey, Daniel.
I mean, that's, you know, it's crazy.
Yeah,
that's
but
being said, but
also asking for like 10 million guaranteed.
Right.
Remember after the Oscar fight, he was like, "Oh, I know what I'm worth. I want 10 million. I want 10 million. I'm not fighting for no less than 10 million."
Errol Spence and Bud Crawford had that engagement. They were like, Bud was like, you know, they was cutting around. I think Errol was telling, man, I'm gonna cut you down, man. I'm gonna cut you down. And they were talking to each other like that. Right. And they had one crew, and everybody was like that. I think Errol was telling the guy, you better shut your dog up and all this sort of stuff. That's the kind of stuff I like. This is what we need to see. We need to see more of that.
See, so let me tell you, right, Daniel, let me tell you why that won't happen. Because you have people that depend on you. You have a team that got to get paid. You see what I'm saying? It ain't just you. You got to pay your bills. You got to pay your family. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay your trainer. You got to pay your managers. They ain't trying to hear that. Like, bro, what? You take $100, then what I get?
Yeah.
Terence Crawford, 36 and been shot. He need everything.
Right.
Everything.
So your team is not going to allow that. You got a publicist. You got but you understand? You got training camp. You got to pay for your training camp. You got to pay your sparring partners. You know what I'm saying? That's people that's counting on you. Hey, I accept $100. They're gonna be like, bro, what you paying me? You understand what I'm saying? Everybody looking to get paid based off.
And this is probably their biggest payday ever, so they don't want to get lowballed in this fight.
Right.
Even
they just, I think both of them just want their money equally.
Right, and because this is what I work for. This is what I got into this for. You know what I'm saying? I can, and the thing is, it's been proven that I could get both. I can have my cake and eat it too. I can have the biggest fight of my career and get the biggest payday in my career.
But that means that this fight should generate at least about 700, maybe 700,000 pay-per-views, right?
Right.
Or
right.
less.
I don't think they will though.
But that's what I'm saying. They wasting time.
Yeah.
They are destroying that opportunity.
They need to fight in Saudi. That's why they need to fight in Saudi. Saudi got the money.
Every day that it's not announced is a day you got at least 10 people that just said that made up their mind. I'm streaming it.
Yep.
And those 10 people that starts to add up. It don't sound like a lot. It starts to add up because then guess what? You know what else happens? Your ticket prices to get in. You can charge $60,000 for Tank and Ryan. It ain't been drawn out for a seat, a ringside seat. Celebrities gonna be like, bro, I'm not paying $60,000 for that fight. You understand what I'm saying? Or you hurting also the ticket prices at the fight at the gate as well.
And if they fight someone else and they don't look as good, then the hype goes down.
Oh man, I
do still think it's gonna be sold out.
They don't even have to lose. Let's say Terence Crawford fights someone who don't get a stoppage. He's getting old. Oh, it's past.
Hey, and the lesson should have been learned. Manny Pacquiao fought Marquez that fourth time and got knocked out. Now they base it. You can't base it off of that. You know what I'm saying? Because Manny got knocked out. The Floyd fight still, they caught lightning in the bottle. It still was successful as far as revenue and gate goes. You can't take that chance again though.
But they were both big pay-per-view stars on their own anyway.
They was already legends.
Errol Spence, no, he's 300 pay-per-view, 300K per-view by his biggest, right?
Easy. Well, he gets
350 with Mikey.
But Terence
Mikey, that's not big pay-per-view numbers.
Right.
Terence Crawford numbers are not right.
That's Canelo's lowest ever that he's ever.
And Terence Crawford highest is 150.
Well, that's why everybody.
They're not big stars.
That's why everybody in this chat should understand why Terence Crawford is not going to step into the MGM Grand or any other casino without seeing either back end numbers or seeing a guaranteed purse up front. And nobody should question that. And that's why the fight has not been made yet, because the back end numbers has not been showed and no guaranteed purse has not been showed. He has no time to play. That man got at least 6 to 8 kids that he take care of. He has no time to play.
Who else are they going to fight?
I agree with you. I agree with you. But Terence Crawford is coming in with low numbers, man. I mean, does Errol have to carry him like that?
Right? I think they both like make up for the biggest fight.
Number one, it don't matter about his numbers. He pound for pound number one. Mostly everybody got him on his list as number one. He came from Nebraska. If he was in Texas like Errol Spence, or if he was in California like Ryan Garcia, you know Terence Crawford would be a lot bigger than what he is. But he represents his hometown because he's a true hero to Nebraska. Nebraska ain't big on boxing. They might be big on moving hay, feeding their horses and their cows and their football, but boxing is not. They gave that man his own street in Nebraska, man. His own street. They say Terence Crawford Boulevard.
But numbers. But this is the number games today, though. It is the numbers.
Yeah, no one really cares about that.
It is the number games today, though.
I mean, he's still he's the B side for sure, but like Kendrell said, like, you still want to get his bag.
Sure, absolutely. He got to get his bag. And if that's the holdup, because they've been talking about this since day one about his numbers. Okay,
the beef in the city ain't all bad, man. I'll tell you what, man. There's some cats that's really from the city that, you know what I mean, that might not be as big, but they just athletic as these country cats. I'm trying to tell you.
Jay Watts, brother, in the super chat.
Too many athletes. It's like Seattle, you know what I mean? We don't got too many sleeper athletes, you know what I mean? We ain't got too many athletes over the years, but look at it. We just got DeJounte Murray. We just had Paolo Banchero, you know what I mean? The top, number one draft pick straight from Seattle.
Yeah, I'm not denying that. I'm not denying the talent band up. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying Nebraska and Texas, Nebraska and California. If one of them went his hometown, it would be a totally different fan base for Terence Crawford than where he's from. And
okay.
A lot of his fights. He would have moved his fights to Vegas. Like, that's just like in Floyd. If Floyd would have just stayed and fought all his fights in Flint, Michigan, or out of Michigan, he wouldn't have got the draw he did in Las Vegas. He never got the draw he got in Las Vegas. But he had to move everything to Vegas to get that draw. Terence Crawford never want to move his stuff over that way, or to Atlantic City and New Jersey or nowhere like that, to where big casino is, to get that fan base on him throughout his whole career. Bob and them had the resources for him to do it, but Terence Crawford wanted to be a hometown legend. So that, I feel like that hurt his career a lot, because a lot of them big fights that he had in Nebraska, if he would have had them in Vegas, it would have brought out a lot more celebrities and draw more attention to him. That's why
I agree to that. Definitely. I get that. Small market. He's in a small market town. Yeah. But if you a pound-to-pound boxer, you want to move to bigger markets. That's where you're going to get bigger money. Okay? And he decided not to do that. That's his fault himself, though. That's his fault.
Let me get these super chats real quick. Jay Watts, brother, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, besides Avenesia and 147, all the Bud's KOs were TKOs. I can't see him KOing EJ at all. EJ physically punishes every opponent that that work rate is too high. His work rate is extremely high.
All his fights are TKOs as well.
Yeah, I agree to that. Yeah, I agree.
Who fell off? Alan Maddox, brother, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said the problem with the BS narratives and rumors be coming from clowns and simps like Magnon Marty Moves manager, troll and channels. Facts, Blue. Salute to Alan Maddox, my brother, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue.
Yeah, Blue, I'm gonna get up out of here too, my man.
Yeah, I'm about to get off right now. So, any last words y'all got?
Hey, man. Hey, thanks for having me, brother. It's a pleasure meeting you guys, man. Especially you, Blue, my man.
Hey,
all
man,
right.
it's my honor, man, to have y'all on.
Thank
man.
you. I got two questions, Blue, though, before I go. I got two questions.
Yeah, for sure.
Who do you think is winning, Shakur or Devin?
I got Devin winning.
Why?
Because Shakur can get in the mode where he is flat-footed. He's a counterpuncher. He fight on the inside. He's slick. But Devin is longer, rangier. He moves a lot. And I think that his jab and his style is perfect. Their styles is like tailor made for each other, but I just think his movement and his size is going to be the difference.
And who do you think? How many pay-per-view buys do you think that's going to do Haney Lomachenko?
Maybe like 200,000.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, like 200,000. Because Lomachenko is not
he's not a big talker.
Yeah, he don't talk. He don't speak English that well.
You can see Bill Haney was trying it, but he's not getting a response.
Yeah, he tried. You know what I'm saying? Raw 1980 Lawhorn was good. He tried. You know what I mean? Lomachenko just he ain't gonna take the bait. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He'll make little slick comments here and there. He's gonna disappear. You ain't gonna see him unless they do an all access or something of that nature. You're not gonna see him on social media. You ain't gonna see none of that. You know what I mean? So
you think that will hurt the negotiations with Tank after the fight?
It should be easy because this is Dev's last fight with ESPN.
Yeah.
There'll be no excuses.
But I don't think they will fight. You know.
They need to. Like,
because I feel like Devin is like he's pushing, he's trying to stay, but I feel like Tank is trying to wait him out in a way because I heard that he's talking about Teofimo.
Yeah, he's talking about Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah,
Coach Allen said that would be a Godzilla fight, a big fight. And I'm like,
and you heard what they're saying about starving him.
And my thing is this, right? If you fight Teofimo Lopez, where you gonna fight him at? Because he fights at 140. If he beats Josh Taylor, his last 3 fights is at 140. He beats Josh Taylor. There's no way he's coming out as the champion. You think Teofimo Lopez Sr. and Teofimo Lopez are gonna come down to 140 to catch weight or something for Tank? That's not gonna happen.
I have no confidence in that guy, man, at all.
Huh?
I have no confidence in Teofimo at all.
Yeah, I actually think
I think he beats Josh Taylor.
Isidro Lara, blessings to Ireland. Oh, where is he from? What you said? What you said, Faith?
I said I think he beats Josh Taylor.
I think you think he beats Josh Taylor?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Me either.
Because Josh Taylor can't handle the shoulder roll. Watching his last fight.
Yeah, but Teo
he doesn't know how to defend against the shoulder roll.
Teo was struggling with that southpaw.
Yeah, bro. Teo got hit and last time I don't know about that.
I question his stamina, man. He just doesn't have it in him in the later rounds, in my opinion. He got lucky with Lomachenko though. That's what
he got lucky with Sandro Martin his last fight.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I was working security, right? I was working security when that Teo fight happened, and there's some dudes that don't really know boxing. They were speaking Spanish. They thought that boy lost.
Yeah,
that's all I gotta say. We all thought that boy lost.
No, I think he lost as well.
Yeah, Sandro Martin, I thought won that fight.
Yeah.
And they one of the knockdown, it was the same exact knockdown. They just didn't even count it. Like, bro, what?
Like,
it was the same exact punch, the same exact knockdown.
It looked like Teo wasn't even trying to
I didn't even think that Benavidez fight should have been pay-per-view, honestly. I didn't even.
Yeah, 49,000 pay-per-views.
Yeah, I heard it flopped.
That shouldn't even be no pay-per-view at all. I didn't even think about paying for that one.
Yeah, 49,000. They overdoing it with the pay-per-views now. Like,
yeah, it's PBC that's overdoing it though.
Put it on network TV.
Every fight, like, bro, when is the last fight we had a big fight just on regular TV? Like, what happened with that? Like, I'm paying a subscription every month. Like, when do I get accommodated?
The last big fight was probably Haney Kambosos.
Yeah, like, bro, I should be accommodated for this.
But I don't think Top Rank have any like big stars. I think that in America, Haney's the biggest star. If I'm wrong.
Well, Top Rank has the cheat code because they got ESPN.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? They could do that. Put it on ESPN Plus and it'd be on ESPN Plus and on TV, and you know what I'm saying? Like, they could do that. You know what I mean?
For that fight, I was at the stadium. I was working security for the concert, and I had the 2 TVs. So I was watching the Haney fight. It was the plug. I was like, man, we didn't got to pay for this.
Man, I was so torn when they fought that day, October 15th. Carissa Shields fought, Devin Haney fought, and Deontay Wilder. They all fought.
Imagine what time I was up in the UK.
In 3 different places. Yeah. UK, Australia, and in New York.
No, I watched the Carissa Shields fight, then I took a break. No, I watched the Carissa Shields, then I took a break, then I watched the Haney fight because it was like 4 hours apart.
and the Haney fight overlapped into the Darrell Caleb Plant fight.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Yeah, I missed the knockout because I was trying to watch both. I was in the arena at the Barclays Center, and I was watching Haney on my phone, and I'm trying to watch both, and all of a sudden I'm watching Haney, and then I just heard the crowd go, "Oh!" And I look, and the only person I seen standing there was Caleb Plant. I'm like, yo, what? Where'd Darrell go?
I heard some rumors. Do you think that's true though? That David Benavidez is fighting Andre?
Yeah, Demetrius Andre. I think that I know Sampson had said they had a plan in place already to fight David Morrell before he fought Caleb Plant, but now we know David Morrell is fighting on Tank card, the co-main event. So that means that we're gonna get David Benavidez because he ain't gonna fight Jamal Charlo next. So he'll be fighting Andre next.
No. I don't know about Jamal Charlo.
Really?
Yeah,
I mean,
Jamal Charlo been out the ring for 2 years. There ain't no way he coming back.
Canelo needs to leave Bevel alone and go directly to Benavidez. Let's get a good fight, man. All right.
Yeah. But Canelo is gonna fight.
Bevel?
He's hung up on that Bivol fight, man.
Yeah.
He lost. He lost.
He definitely lost, but his pride won't let him walk away.
His pride won't let him.
Yeah, he can't
But
help
the
it.
thing is that Bivol wants to cross.
Brian might walk him into another L.
If Canelo fights,
another
what is Canelo going to change to make that fight even better? It's
Nothing, but he did. His hand was hurt. When you look back, his hand was.
Have injuries when they fight. All fighters have injuries when they fight.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
even said it. No fighter comes in the ring 100%.
Yeah, that's all facts. That's all facts. I mean, I'm just gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and say maybe he could use his left more.
But I don't think that fight's gonna happen though.
I think it's gonna happen in September.
Because what's his name again? Bivol wants to fight
168.
He wanted to fight. He Bivol
Canelo
said
wants to fight 175.
Yeah, Bivol said, listen. Yeah, Bivol said we got to fight at 68. I don't want no excuse.
Is Bivol undefeated? Is he undefeated though? Bivol's undefeated.
Yeah, undefeated.
I wouldn't even fight Canelo again. I wouldn't.
Well, he wants to fight. See, they're playing games with the Artur Beterbiev fight. They playing games with that fight, man.
You know,
I thought it could happen because they're both Russian.
Yeah, I mean, like, bro, it should just be happening. Like, bro, there should be no other fight to be made at 175.
But do you know what I think is going to happen with Canelo though? You see when Bivol I feel like Bivol's going to end up being a legend. When he beats Beterbiev, people are going to respect that he lost to Canelo. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because right now it's like, he lost to Bivol. No one respects that.
Canelo keeps going up in weight, man. He's not, he's with the big boys now, man.
If Bivol fights and beats Artur Beterbiev and becomes undisputed, hey man, we can make a case that dude is the best fighter in the world.
Yeah.
Canelo, Zurdo, and Artur Beterbiev for undisputed. And I don't think that, no slight to David Benavidez, but I don't think David Benavidez could beat Bivol.
Nah, but apparently he's sparring though.
That'd be a good fight. That'd be a good fight.
Nah, I think it's stylistically wrong for David Benavidez because he's a boxer. He's a pressure fighter.
Yeah, I don't think that. Yeah,
but I feel like you see David Benavidez. I feel like he's like Triple G on steroids. He's just bigger and faster, but he fights like Triple G on steroids.
I like to see Canelo fight Benavidez. Let me see what you got, Canelo. You've been running from these guys for years.
I want to see them fight Benavidez too, but man, I understand his pain. Like as a competitor, he like, bro, that's a hard. Hey, the worst thing. I always tell y'all, get knocked out is cool. I mean, it ain't cool, but get knocked out, you gotta. Hey, it can happen to anybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But just get beat up for 12 rounds. Hey man, you gotta be like, yo. You remember this, right?
It's frustrating as well. You're hitting him, but you can't hit him back.
Hey, yo, Blue, I really gotta go.
I been up. Appreciate that.
Yep.
Hey, remember this, and then I'm getting out of here too, right? Shane Mosley with Vernon Forrest twice. And with Winky Wright, he couldn't let it go. He had to, he just couldn't let it go. And stylistic, because they're not overly athletic, they don't have this, you know what I'm saying, out of this world. And he couldn't understand. He just couldn't get over that hump. And then think then you say most of you turn around and you watch Mayorga beat Running Force twice. Like what?
I know, man.
Right? Like, yo, how? Like, you know what I'm saying? I need to, you know what I'm saying? I gotta fight you again, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, how? How did this dude? I done knocked this dude out twice. He ain't even skilled. How did he beat you twice? You know what I'm saying? That's hard, man. That's hard to accept.
When somebody got your number. Yeah.
Some people just got your number.
They got your number.
Some people.
That's what happened to Mike Tyson. That's what happened to Mike Tyson. The Holyfield.
That's what happened to Roy Jones, Tarver.
Yep, exactly. For real.
Tarver. Some fighters just, and ain't that many Floyd Mayweathers in the world. You know what I'm saying? Where there ain't many fighters that just get your number.
You also have to be lucky to be in the right generation as well.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? But you know, look how Muhammad Ali struggled with Joe Frazier. Then George Foreman knocked out Frazier. Yeah, and he knocked out George Foreman. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
that's funny. Yeah,
it's unexplainable. You can't explain it. You know what I mean?
Blue, when you gonna get a chance to interview with Floyd? The LB is gonna let you get past him one day to get to Floyd some kind of way.
Hey, man, it's not Leonard. It's just Floyd ain't gonna do Floyd don't do interviews with nobody but fight out.
Yeah.
And LB seemed like he had some sort of issue with you at one point in time. I didn't.
Yeah, he did, man. And we talked for like an hour and a half, man, outside the Barclays Center, man. Me and Leonard, man.
Yeah, and I hope you guys get that straightened out. But
for sure. Leonard is a you know what Leonard Ellerby is a loyal dude. You know what I'm saying? He is Leonard reminds me of my brother. You know what I mean? My brother is the same exact way as Leonard. You know what I mean? Like they loyal to their people, and ain't nobody gonna pierce that. You ain't coming in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see. But I saw you when you manned up to him, though. You manned up to him, man.
Yeah. That's and me and him had a whole hour and a half. We stood in front of the Barclays Center when I first came up.
What fight was this? You into Wilder fight?
That was Tank and a Rolly fight.
Oh yeah.
He see me. He said, "Oh, Blue, you a hater." I said, "Come on, Leonard." The first thing, as soon as he saw me, Blue, you a hater. I said, "Come on, Leonard, man. How I hate." I mean, it was a beat. It was a good 52. It was at the Tank weigh-in. You know what I'm saying? So it was packed in New York City.
Oh, what was he saying that made you think he was a hater?
Huh?
What was he saying that made him think he was a hater?
He ain't never really say. You know what I'm saying? He never really got into it. Like
he's probably hearing rumors.
Why he said that, but he was like, just giving me his game and his perspective of how he see things and what's actually going on. He broke it down. He broke it down, in the business sense. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a business. You know
what I saw he did, he was interviewing with some other people and he saw Blue and he went straight at Blue.
Oh, that was at Crawford and Sean Porter fight.
Yeah, he went straight at you, man.
Yeah.
You manned up to him, man. And
and again, right there, like the cameras was off. You know what I'm saying? And me and him had a conversation there. Straight like that. And then, you know what I mean? He wished me well, wish him well. And then I saw him in the Barclays Center after that.
Oh, okay.
And then he was like, he saw me again. He's like, man, I don't know why you here. You a hater. This and this. And man, every camera you could think of was around me and him. And we stood there talking for an hour and a half, right?
That's good, man.
And he ain't let nobody record our conversation. Not a single person.
That's good.
Any person that raised their camera, he was like, put that camera down.
And I also like the other incident when you were, was it 7-Eleven when you bumped into Bud?
Oh, Terence Crawford. Yeah.
Was something like that?
Yeah. Well, everybody, I see when you seen him at Terence, y'all made a deal. Like, what? Make no deal at 7-Eleven, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Like, he wasn't, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't happy to see me. You know what I'm saying? Like, we saw each other. He said what he had to say. He said,
did he know you though? Did he know of you or when you?
Yeah. No, he know exactly who I was. He just was like, he's like, yo, man, why you be going at me so hard and X, Y, and Z. I said, bro, tell me, this word hate just gets thrown around.
Yeah.
It's just out of control. So I said,
it's because people can't separate like opinions from like
friendship. So I told him the same thing I tell people here. Tell me 2 things I hated on you about. No, you was hating. So, okay, no problem. Tell me 2 things I hated on you about. I'm just saying, I don't see you, going that Errol Spence and this isn't. But you say I'm hating on you. Tell me two things. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
Right.
You can't. I don't hate on nobody. I love the sport of boxing. I understand that in 5 years, Errol Spence and Terence Crawford ain't gonna be fighting.
That's what they don't understand. The fans are gonna move on.
I say this to people all the time. Be a fan of the sport of boxing first. Be a fan of the fighter second. The game is going to stay the same. The pieces on the chessboard is going to change.
True that.
I've been a fan of this. My grandma was knew Muhammad Ali. My mother knows all types of trainers. I don't say who she knows because then people start putting two and two together. My mother is friends with trainers' wives and hang out, go to dinner and visit them. People I don't even know she know. How you know this person? Oh yeah, she don't even watch boxing. You understand what I'm saying? I live with Olympic gold medalists. I live with world champions. You know what I mean? I got family that's world champions. My sister's uncle is Larry Hazard, the commission in Jersey. You understand what I'm saying? That's my sister's uncle, literally. You understand? Like, so the sport of boxing, I seen it change. You know what I'm saying? I was a fan of Sugar Ray Leonard. He don't fight no more. I was a fan of Marquez. He don't fight no more. I was a fan of Floyd. He don't fight no more. I was a fan of Larry Holmes. He don't fight no more. I was a fan of Lennox Lewis. He don't fight no more. You understand? Like, they are going to, it's a turnover. It's a constant turnover. So when you lock in and you only focus and you hitching your wagon to a fighter instead of the sport, instead of loving the sport, you come up short. That's why most people can't understand when you express your opinion.
It's because I feel like you're speaking. A lot of them are young. Remember, this is like the first. You see how you talk about Sugar Ray Leonard. This is how some people talk about Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. And
but it's even older dudes that have the same mindset. You know what I'm saying? It's because boxing is the ultimate emotional sport.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, this dude came from, for instance, Tank. Tank came from Baltimore. I'm from Baltimore. I'm repping Tank.
That's where I am right now, man. Be more.
Right. So I'm from Baltimore. I'm repping Tank. You know what I'm saying? Me, again, my experience with the sport is different, and that's why I tell people. I came from New York, grew up, born and raised. Right. I went from Harlem to Hempstead, and I didn't seen everybody. The difference here in New York, I didn't seen legends go to Rucker Park in Harlem and play basketball. You know what I'm saying? I didn't seen Riddick Bowe and Mike Tyson, and I see Mike Tyson going to the store. You know what I'm saying? Zab Judah. This is normal. You know what I mean? And I grew up around the sport, so I'm in love with the sport first. And the fighters second. I have favorite fighters, but I'm in love with the sport.
Man, I wish I could have met Pernell Whitaker though, man.
Again, Pernell Whitaker. I've been multiple places with Pernell Whitaker. I sit and watch ironically, Bivol fought Joe Smith. I was with Pernell Whitaker. Zab fought.
Doesn't that feel surreal though?
Huh?
Doesn't that feel surreal?
It feels surreal?
Yeah.
No,
I used to grow up watching your
not for me because
right now.
Not for me because it's normal to me.
Yeah, standard.
Yeah, it's normal to me. So, but I understand. Like, I watch Pernell Whitaker, like Zab Judah. I just pick up the phone, yo Zab, X, Y, and Z, yo champ, we doing, you know what I mean? And I'm one of the biggest Zab fans.
Hey, Blue, have you ever met Trinidad, man? Have you ever met him?
Yes, I met Trinidad twice. I met so many fighters.
Yeah,
but
I can imagine, man.
The turnover, you know what I mean? Evander Holyfield, Evander Holyfield. The personal connections that I have to so many fighters, is. So when I tell people, man, I remember when Riddick Bowe started boxing to when he stopped boxing.
That sounds crazy to me.
Yeah, Deontay Wilder I'm just talking to his brother right now, and he like, yo, do you talk to D today? I'm like, nah, I ain't speak to him today. I hit him up later. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
D is like man, he showed me so much love and so much respect, and you know what I mean. I hold him dear, but there's gonna come a day he don't fight no more. I still gonna have my relationship with him, but he ain't gonna box no more. He's 37. You know what I'm saying? That's what
he's 37 years old, bro.
He's 37.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
because
that.
they started later.
Yeah, Usyk is 36.
I didn't know.
Usyk 36 and Fury 34. And that's what I'm telling people. We are in the stage. We getting ready to have a massive overhaul.
Yeah.
Wilder's 37. Fury's 34. Usyk is 36. Joshua is about to be 34. We getting ready to be in a massive overhaul. Dillian White, Joshua's like 33. Dillian White is like 35. We getting ready to be in a massive overhaul.
In the next 5 years, they're all going to be like gone.
In the next 3 to 5 years, they all going to be out to fight.
Yep.
Or if they're fighting, they're all going to be, no one's going to care no more.
Right. So my thing is, just think, like, okay, now think about this. In the next 5 years, Tank Davis is going to be 33 to 35.
Could you say it's going to be the next face of boxing?
He ain't going to be fighting no more.
Well, he's not going to reach 50 fights, that's for sure.
Right. So that's my thing. That's why I tell people, love boxing first. The game is going to be boxing. Tank ain't going to be fighting. Dev ain't going to be fighting. Shakur ain't going to be fighting. You understand what I'm saying?
What boxer have the opportunity to beat Floyd's record, though?
None.
Yeah.
None today. Because
I don't think they need to, though, as well, to be a legend.
The politics, the money, the inactivity, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
They don't have the mindset.
What, of the 50 fights?
Yeah. You got to think about this, right? Floyd came up in the era. See, these are things that I remember that people don't remember. When they made Floyd Mayweather versus Gennaro Hernandez, they said Floyd Mayweather and his team is out his mind making that fight. How dare he want to fight a legend like Gennaro Hernandez at this stage of his career? See, people don't remember that. He was the underdog in that. This is how far back in the boxing game I go. When Floyd Mayweather fought and was the underdog. How many fights people today can say they remember Floyd being the underdog? When he was the underdog against Diego Corrales. He was the underdog against Gennaro Hernandez. You know what I'm saying? How many people remember that the magazine that had him and Shane Mosley, who was the future? Who's going to be the future? Shane Mosley or Floyd Mayweather had the picture of the two of them on the cover. You know what I'm saying? This is where I come from. This is why I tell people, love the sport. Man, now Shane Mosley and Floyd is an afterthought in boxing. That sounds crazy to me when I watch them come into the game.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I watch Roy Jones come in the game, and now I told the Roy Jones here, Roy Jones 50-some years old. You know what I'm saying? I remember walking around New York when Mike Tyson used to go to clubs, and Mike Tyson was the most feared man walking around New York with one person, no security, neck this big.
Yeah, Mike.
You understand what I'm saying?
That dude was incredible, man.
This is what I'm trying to tell people, man. You got to understand that the pieces on the chessboard will change. The game is going to stay the same. Love the sport first. The reason why people can't understand what's going on in the sport of boxing is because they can't see past their fanism.
Yeah, definitely.
If I say stylistically, I didn't say Tank is not a good fighter. I'm not saying he ain't talented. But if I tell you, I think Devin going, oh man, this dude is a hater. What did you talking?
They want to hear it. They want to hear it.
Yeah. That sounds bizarre to me. I grew up with Sugar Ray Leonard versus Duran and Hearns versus Hagler. And like, what are you talking about? I'm a hater because I'm telling you. What are you talking about?
It's because they don't want to see their favorite fighter lose.
Hey, it's so weird to me, right? I asked Roy Jones one day, I said, Roy, what you think about this fight? He said, man, Blue, I don't want to comment on it because people going to say I'm a hater. And I'm like, he don't want to give his opinion because people going to say Roy Jones is a hater. Roy Jones.
I thought Roy Jones said he likes Terence Crawford.
Yeah. Remember when I had him on the show recently?
Because Derek James called him, Derek James was saying that he found, not a hater, but you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Because he kept saying that, he says he doesn't really speak much about Errol Spence.
Right. Now Sugar Ray Leonard said something. Now, Sugar Ray Leonard said something. This is another thing that people don't realize is that these old school fighters, a lot of them don't watch boxing no more.
Yeah, they don't care.
They don't care. So, Sugar Ray Leonard said an off the wall thing when he asked, "Who gonna win, Mikey Garcia, Errol Spence?" He said, "Mikey." Well, why? Well, because he's Mikey. Huh? You understand what I'm saying? Like, so stuff like that, I understand when Errol Spence is like, "Dude, what?" You know what I'm saying?
I think like the old school fighters kind of characterize Errol as a drunk, like Bernard Hopkins called him an alcoholic.
Yeah.
And I just think they labeled him so early. He made a mistake, and
you know what it is that Terence Crawford. I realize a lot of fighters, Terence Crawford pushed them in the mindset of how they was.
Yeah, they remind me of him.
Yeah, they look at Terence Crawford and they like, "Hey, this dude remind me of me." You know what I'm saying?
I think that's what James Toney said.
But what's his ironic? Yeah, James Toney said that. But which is ironic is Roberto Duran was the biggest partier we knew.
Yep.
Yep. And Wilfred Benitez didn't even like to train. Like, so what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? But it's just a different time, different era, different mindset. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, man, that's why I tell people, man, I'm in love with the sport of boxing.
I feel like as the younger generation, even the fighters as well. Like you see with Mike Tyson and Gervonta Davis. Mike Tyson gave his opinion. Gervonta Davis thought he's hating. It's the generation today.
Yeah, he said, "I'm more skilled than Mike Tyson," and I was like,
I think that's crazy to me.
Is that what he said?
Yeah,
I think that's so crazy to me. And on Twitter, when you look at the comments, you see people agreeing like, yeah, he is.
Yeah, and I'm like, what? And then I made the video, and I'm like,
thinking, am I missing something?
I mean, the younger generations have a different take. Like they say, LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan.
Right.
Older folks would be like, Michael Jordan's better than LeBron James. I get that.
Right.
I understand.
But the thing is, like when he said that, and I made the video, and I'm like, no, he's not more skilled than Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson.
You know what Nate Jones said? He said, "Oh, he's just as skilled as Floyd Mayweather, just with power."
Yeah, and like it just gets ridiculous. Like,
but
bro,
you got to admit that Tank favors Mike Tyson in some ways, man. He really does.
I agree. I don't think they fight similar though.
Mike Tyson style, his skill set, his head movement, his foot movement, his combination punches. No.
Yeah. But you got to attribute that to his coach. You remember, you got to attribute that to his coach.
Right. It was his coach, and he's always at a size disadvantage.
And it's Mike Tyson as well, because that's not the only fight his coach coached.
Right. He had to adopt that to be able to get inside at 5'10", fighting guys that's 6'5".
He was a perfect puncher, man.
With no weight limit.
Perfect puncher.
He's 5'10", 215, and he's fighting a dude 6'5", 240.
Perfect puncher. Perfect.
But the thing why I want Terence Crawford and Errol Spence to fight now is because you see with Lennox Lewis, in my opinion, I think he's the greatest heavyweight of all time. But then why also years of his always wins are discredited. He fought to Mike Tyson. He was out of his prime. He was old. You know what I mean? Always wins are discredited.
He's the only man that beat everybody on his resume, outside of Floyd Mayweather. Avenged it. He lost. He got it back. He lost a lot.
You get what I mean? The Mike Tyson win is discredited. Oh, he was old. He was out of his prime.
Yeah, and
it's so hard to make their boxing fans happy.
Right, and the thing is,
Errol Spence and Terence Crawford have the chance now. If they fight, they can make the boxing fans happy.
People say that, but
they don't understand. There's no he was old. There's no none of that.
Right, they don't understand the style matchup. Lennox Lewis would have beat Mike Tyson in his prime.
Apparently, when they sparred when they was younger, he even got the better of him.
Yeah, it just bad style matchup, like Holyfield and Mike Tyson.
I think the same thing would happen if Matt Tyson fought Riddick Bowe as well.
That's why they kind of worked at each other for a while. But both of we talked about Terence Crawford and Spence. They both southpaws, right?
No, both. Terence
Crawford is really an orthodox fighter that fights southpaw. Errol Spence is a true southpaw. Fun fact: Andre Ward is a southpaw that fights orthodox.
Yeah, same thing with Shakur Stevenson.
And Miguel Cotto too.
I found out about Shakur Stevenson. He's all access.
Yeah, Shakur too.
Eat cereal with his right hand. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah. So that, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's me. I'm a right-hander. I'm a right-hander and I fight southpaw. I teach all my kids that southpaw. It's hard to deal with. It's hard to adjust to.
Yeah.
It's an advantage. So, but let me get out of here, man.
Yeah.
Alan Matty's brother in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, "Band up right. If Bud was fighting out of Cali, Texas, or New York, people would put more respect on his name. Facts. Bud just want fair money, and he don't want to work for Nick Sachs. I understand that. Facts. It's just like Errol Spence is born in New York and raised in Texas, so he got the best of both worlds.
True that. True that.
He got the best of both worlds. He got New York support. Ellis, aka Tag, where you been at, great brother? Melville Money was good. Alan Matt's brother back in Super Chat said, facts, put Doug Nello versus Better Beef. Nello gets KO cold. I don't know, man. Better Beef, I seen some holes, some seriously holes in his game.
The Anthony Yard fight.
Yeah, man. and the Marcus Brown fight. I seen holes in his game in the Marcus Brown fight. But let me get out of here, people, man. What's your last words, brothers?
Good.
Hey, man, it's been a pleasure. It's my first time meeting you, my friend. And it's been a pleasure, man, being on, just giving thoughts out, listen to the brothers talk about boxing, man. And we can all agree and disagree and still maintain, our who we are as Black men. Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it.
And it's fun, man. It's great, man. I love it, man. I enjoy it, man. Faith, what's your last words, great brother?
No, it's been great. Thank you for the opportunity, man.
Oh, man, anytime, man. Don't be strangers, man. I'll be dropping that link tomorrow, too.
All
right, guys. Take it easy, brother.
All right. All right. What's good, nephew? Cinnamon Savage, what's good? Oz Boston, Deuce, salute to y'all, man. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Richard Russell, what's good, great brother? Melville Money, salute to y'all. J-Man, salute. Maya Egypt, the queen. Blessings, queen. Have a great night. D-Ray Promotion, salute. Appreciate y'all, man. Blessings. Hey, Blue.